Nana Dadakwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Eja Yamuaha. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yamuaha.
Are you ready? Let's learn it. Aha. Hey. 1, 2.
His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama, popularly commonly easily referred to as Ariza Torazi. Nana Kwame Oyade Yatopi II.
Are you ready to praise God? Are you ready?
Yamuaha. Professor Jenana Pokwajiman. Yamuaha. Chief of Staff, Yamami Fremont Pare. Yamuaha Sukosopa. Number 3, Right Honorable Abbas Sumana Babi. Good afternoon to you.
Give it up for this young man. Give the Lord the go-go. Give the Lord the go. Come on, give the Lord the go-go. Give the Lord. Come here, give the Lord the go-go.
CDS, Major Pompebra, good afternoon to you. IGP Dampare, good afternoon to you.
Give the Lord the go-go.
Jane Adukwe Mensah, Yisi Boss, Yamuaha, Yamom, energy. I love the energy in the room. Hassan Ayariga, and of course all presidential aspirants. Alan Kojo Chemate. Good afternoon to you, Alan Kojo Chemate. George Jumberima. Good afternoon to you. And of course in Chiakasi of Kobama. Wow, they were feeding at 295.1. Especially those of you watching us live on Facebook. Good afternoon to you guys. And of course, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you find yourself in a part of this world. And I'm a guest. I am Brigadier General, retired Brigadier General Nuno Mensah. Shall be joining me in the studios later this afternoon. And of course, Carl 24. Yes, Carl 24 shall also be joining us later this afternoon. Online drivers and taxi drivers, truck drivers, and of course, I got 9 more days. Technically 9 more days. All the security personnel in and across the country. Good afternoon to you. And welcome to the most authoritative political show in the afternoon. And of course in the Greater Accra region and beyond. Asembeni. Is it going to be digitalization? Is it going to be GTP? Is it going to be a reset on the 12 pillars? By popular request, and the best answer to approach it. And I brought you for commodity. And accept the dorsal, accept the check crane.
Who has the final say?
Hey!
Who has the final say? Let me see your right.
So live on Facebook, rock on Nastate.
Hold your waist like this. Your right hand. hand, with your right hand.
Nana Techi Jeremiah Amuzu.
Like
Good afternoon to you.
Nice.
You're live on Facebook.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
And of course, Mary Akwe. Good afternoon to you. Nasi Dako Clara. Good afternoon live on Facebook.
Let's do it again. Oh, Jehovah.
Abba.
He turns my life around. Because of you, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Oh, Jehovah. My life. Abba.
When I was Facebook, and they started for Kokosan and Remo. Yeah, Baby Kokosan. And of course, these are news making headlines in all the major delis.
The final solution.
Abba.
Let's do it again. I say who has the final say.
Joseph Nasi Harmony, greetings to you as well.
Come on, shout Jehovah. Jehovah.
Jehovah.
Last one. With a loud voice, let it register in the ears and the minds of your enemies. I say who has the final say.
And on a very hot Thursday afternoon like this is how we doing. And today, Baby Reverend, 70 moon after yesterday, didn't come on live on here 95.1. Meeting at the JB, and of course, in the studio with me, and the minister in charge of gender and children affairs, the sensational Abena Nyamisha. Record me here, yo, Facebook. And I mean, yeah, no more. Gloria is live on Facebook. Gloria, good afternoon to you. And may God bless you as well. Joseph Nasi, Harmony, good afternoon to you. I'm here for GH. I'm here for GH. Thank you very much for logging on to Facebook. Destiny on him at Whoa, fire. On God GH, all the way from Kaswa Damiabra. Charlie JB, you on fire. You also on fire. Joseph Ekow Abora, all the way from Adesso. Then I tell you Jeremiah is also on fire. Gloria is watching us all the way from East Legon. And Gopi Vita is also on fire. Tobats. Good afternoon, my brother. Opori. Titizom. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Very quick. Yeah. Keep the messages coming in. Mami Toka, baby, I should be free. Baby, I want to make free. Yes, I think in Kobo. And you come on the dorsal. You come on the dorsal, pa. Yes. William Jesus, JB, you're doing a good job. Abdenis from Ebuakanov. Thank you very much. Irash Ramsey, all the way from Germany, Hamburg. That's my brother. That's Monobimpe. Oh, Della, good afternoon to you. I love the faces as well. I'm a big yeah, ninja da no pray penyum to pa. Ya ninja do to pray penyum. Yeah, baby ram come on him. Ya start to concern and I'm pay be job fear mu say. Can somebody wave a handkerchief up to the Lord and say, Spirit of the living God, this afternoon in your house we commit our strength. In your house we cast our fear. In your house we lay our lives. Let your will be done. Oh, when I did that. Anybody do? They said, "Well, you're not. It's when I that jacket, you know." We are not going to feel this. I'm going to go to Jane says hello all the way. He's also in Accra. And I'm reaching for Besame Timunkaye. Don James. I'm on fire. Me pacho bin chira me the way you see I'm not bibia mako there.
Nyame adom.
Yes, we are on fire. What in kind?
Dabi.
Me pesa bi chia government in kind. Government pesa bi chia do one kind. Because on kwan ni obi a me pesa me bo me mu ase na me chia na one kind.
Kind na den wa me anka we chi woni antimi an bibia.
Obi fasa na me kan sisia. Obi fasa na me voice note sisia na me this that in kind. Pesa bi chia government one kind.
Oh, we moga. Onuga. Hey, Ibomodin.
Me dey tell you that no chatty.
Tell you, Ibomodin ma wie ga fio. Onu shishi.
Hey,
she. Kai.
Yeah, get everybody so.
Awati emu so.
We am crash me.
Hey, Ibomodin misia ngakara. Hey,
it's obi nchira me the way you see chia good afternoon that one kind. Me person misia na me the chia gaman che.
Now what is that crown so? Hey, minimum so.
Me prepare okay na na.
I me cry me one. Say me say can cry. We moga. It's me can. Na onu shishi ne ya what ya say?
Onu shishi. Oh.
And I'm see imbo modern ma we feel.
What that tell me cry?
What ya say?
Go masumu. Oh, e kiki me. Me say be chia gaman che.
Tell your tear.
That be tell your tear.
Richie Brand na me bo modern na dia na no na me kan che ne sem na kwan na so.
Bente be mu ame. Yeah.
Open the tell
your tear say just say.
Ebusa.
Baby man yo ye.
Hey!
Me na bi ni o.
Ade no one na, one mo kan che na ade ne de.
Oh, me oh manye
ba
mimi oh manye gamante mimi oh manye
cha o manya ba
gamante mimi oh manye
cha o manya ba
obi atimi take yes ka dey say obi atimi take Moko yeah. Moko yeah.
And I JB no more money. Moko be.
I said to say.
Obian to me.
Obian ho. And I miss him so bien to me take. Moko
Hey.
Moko yeah.
Nachi.
Allah wallahi.
Nachi.
Hey, me refi gama chede no.
Hey, me on my year o se me
oh, njabote o ka kire me. Me bi o manye ye. Gama cheni teki. Me bi o manye ye.
Fatuchim.
Yeah, me
Fatuchim de bia ba no aka.
Me na mini o.
De bia ba no aka fatuchim.
Masando. Gama che.
Ofane. Me bi o manye.
Yes, gama che. Ni teki. Me bi o manye ye. Ana me boa. Ọdún sọ bẹ jí so ọmọye abra.
Okay, Mr. Mikase, chawa ọmọye. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wo efe wọ́n mi hó wọ́n ní.
Yẹ́nì yẹ kọ́ no. Yẹ́nì yẹ kọ́ no. Eti sẹ́ adìyẹ yẹ bí ẹ̀kọ́ ẹnim. Yẹ̀nyẹ́ bí ẹ̀dá de so. Eti tuma bí ẹ̀wọ́ so bí ẹ̀nà ẹ̀bẹ̀tu ni dín. Nasi bíbí abọ́kọ̀ díẹ̀.
Nyàmì adum JB.
Mesi de wọ Facebook ẹsẹ̀ ehuru ni wọ́n hun yẹ sọ kẹsùn.
Mami mi ṣàdíẹ̀ pé ẹ̀twẹ̀ mi kọ́ ma ṣàdíẹ̀. Facebook fọ́ no mo nyẹ ni ntẹ́ mo ṣẹ́ ni na yà ni ehia no. Wọ́n ṣẹ́ ni so àná nkọ̀fọ́ abẹ́ka ho de bí abẹ́ka sọ ọkọ̀ aba wọ́n yẹ pẹ̀sẹ̀ mi nkùnmi nya. Wọ́n ṣẹ́ so natural mo sẹ́ asẹ́mbẹ́ni. Ẹ̀mẹ́dùrú so wá ti àṣeyẹ.
Yes.
Ensem wo ho ensem ewo ho pa.
Obo bo hwe efre broche so hwe yen.
Yeah, the masse pa.
And right, it was so amazing.
Nyago.
And na there's an efre. Abroche for nkwa na efre. They called for more than 1 hour.
Wonderful.
Yes,
wonderful.
More than 1 hour.
Sani epeno.
Yeah.
Oh, obi kwa tra evangelist Geoffrey ado si ni mi bi o aye.
Ni bi o maye.
Oh, who can they say? Who can they say?
What can they say?
That's all right. Turn in time, mommy. Don't know.
Me a granny.
Can't.
Ni bi o maye.
Brano, be so bri eni sunto. Can't dey ten.
Gama we dey wadaro mo ye tia. Ni bi o maye egbo. Ana ye kan sa. Ye tia, e ye tia. Ye nte kasa no. But ya ba he esi ebo ye mu ase de ma.
Ni bi o aye.
Enti gama nche. Oni nananu matra konwa yina. Ye chicha mu yina ene awie. Yes, afi ye bi kwan ni matra hono mo. Na afi ye start eni kokko sansem ne doso. Ene retired brigadier general no mensa.
Baba ha
de mo say. Na oni one man be an person no about introduce no ho. Yes, and that Mills time now or one of the serious guys are now Mills empower ni ye pa na okoport one mo wa gidi wo ho pa your friend Carl Wilson.
Kamia catch us on fantan kasa. Won fante.
Ma preme ho.
Me enti won che o mo.
Ma preme ho.
Me enti won che o mo kra.
Ma preme ho.
Ka me bomani acho, me bomani prepre.
Ma preme ho pa. Ma preme ho pa. Na enra ko said the ma. Enra na odi to say.
Enra de na JB wani tua se akoni aba nti ejuma ye ba ejuma ni ntini ye wo ha ntini ejuma no so eba wo se yetimi ye ye
na nanu bi emse na me kwa kodi fufuo ba bia ai ena nkobo bia na ekoso no mso o ade bi ya kokondem na mso ekokondem de na mo fra kufu ado beto
de no na ekokondem
obeto ama on naso nas asokonofo
then ekokondem
maso kofijuma then obeto ne condemn na je say omonya huska ze Ghana ne mani na no ne ase dan de ton condemn
na mrs se den ne ekoton ne ko kasa de bi ya sei kasa ni no si ade bi ya asem enti sa ade na ese na ye ton ne condemn na ye de
ya asem o
ya asem na asem be ni
so ma no way
ene se wa hu dia ai
ma no way
na in kind of ababere ni hamon ma ya no so de ya evangelist ka mo de basa na ka match wo hu ka wo de ba na de brofo no so aka ho na je se
mo try ha na mo de
brofo na kan no hu ade a wo ka no nyesa wo ka ne sa keke
enti ne aye de but omo sese wo kokro bi so na so person so akasa na wo hu ada so ye be ma be fa girl wa na so yo ba be fa boy well me den say
o person ya say ne bra wa bra ni bi o manye wa kan hu just say oh
ma jibe ni so
omo ye mi kra wuntimi nka
e ya semu
omo ye mi kra timi nka
ye me tifri kumase beduru anomo eye otabio no twati but tutu na atwa
sajeli o tashi o twati me ya dio je mission de no je say me shede nyankranfo no ma o mo ne me nkansa
osimu o ha che
ka me nya nipa 1 2 bi o mo kan
nipa 1 2 de obenya why esro enti we application openipa 1 2
why 1 2 bi o mo ten cry how
ti be the number be mamu
na number bia na
we unza menyo me body perform
o dey say we me patch Facebook no mo bra mo share the link
Emma telephone no mo so frɛ obi
na bi number ben ya
o number telephone number
papa jai na number no crampo the captain the to ho crampo ni panya
wadi kai
na ade na way
ene me bi me so me ba kwa
me sra wa so obasam no wontem me ne wontem eye kama se de ntem asia ya producer bra kwa me
one captain tebasa
ya wo na me bra kwa me bra yi se wo mpese wie ya yete hei bibia be se ne be ko because ne yesi bi mu kwa ko peace walk ye ba beto abati bibia ye peace ye ope peace wa ntem to ne fo ansa na yi ta kwando a sha se wa
ukuta mpabu akra betumi report aba IGP so upra me
kan sama chiro
ze IGP obi achi no
ta kwando bi a me kufu bi a me zebete wo ha no me chen chefo kan chiro kanya me anwa chiro se
o kanya me age
ko bi odo ze tie kanya me anwa chiro na re what ba we na je bi sen nsem osisi o
oh yes that mo bobi so a
je bi nsem osisi na o de wo ha den nsem osisi na JB.
Yes.
And I refuse na no dry afenyo mark and try krata memu koma
atiafa speakers or no. Yeah, the case.
Na say speaker yes say parliamentary business near my agent I watch say be an agent with agency.
And me support speaker. Me support speaker.
Oh, nesa na Ghana for na mo acho.
Only 2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Yefa me year 22, yefa me pass 2 bills. What be that?
Ebetimi aye.
Oh, come on.
Amuntimi anko treasure 22.
Come on. I mean it's too much. Too outrageous. I mean remember mum for ya dwin ni agro. Say ya catch ro mo. Ye te ha no mu say ya dwin Ghana ho no. Na ya kwakoto santene de ato abade amamo no. Momo to na mo ye mo MPP ni NDC sem. Because of C31, you have a so-called urgent government business. Monko chamber hoko kwashemra enfamaya. Moto na moye NDC
NPP. Say so menshia. Omo ntimi anko parliament.
Omo enshi omo fan kwashe the next.
Omo de kwashe the next say okogu just say January mo.
Obi ansumo mo.
Just say next government e beba na kwako dismiss the 8th parliament na 9th parliament besa. Say you know na public sector workers be.
Public sector be. That's not the supplementary budget on my year.
And say no.
Oh, me me faso.
Kwan ben so na wo kan dem bo wani pa. Na say school feed matrons on ma say oye dede.
Omo da so GE levy. Me boa.
And say some bed there tua.
Omo tua.
Parliament on bed.
President wo ho kwaso de sakobo consolidated fund mo did go tua.
Je bin nsema wo kan there. Enia bro.
Edru ne edin a.
2 days no 2 days pen 2 days
ene Ghana. Ye wo ade
wo sin kan na ya wo do chena fie da na ewie na next week obi etimi go about with ne sene campaign duty so say then na obi abeyo
na
etimi dey prepare.
Speaker say in fact Ghana had to say in our constitution the president has the executive powers so the sabakwa consolidated fund but edru ne mu odin na fe wa consolidated fund mu no akwa yi sika e Ghana adwuma na oti ho no
se ne kwakwa ne sei
so what ho no ma ye hwe han en na kofo ni di agro MPs ni di agro e wo mra hwe
president asenake na as a milk again nyina kudu judiciary
Debbie
enka ono so fa na executive powers nya dey o meka bi o meye dey
we have a government some of the judiciary and some of the legislature is part of the executive. What I say? It's a command sana. There wouldn't be any checks and balances.
And checks and balances are something I can't say. There were 3 arms of government in them. And checks and balances, the assembly. The day you got near war, Papa, democracy na practice and
but we should change. At least 30 years is enough.
We will get there.
30 years is enough.
We will get there.
Look, Tama, here Akwala, Afrina na Onyini. I mean, no, Afrina na ya give birth to democracy. Akrana the 30 years. 30 years, so person tell me Akrana ni mi answer. Yes, say udi 18 years, Ghana mra. Say udi 18 years and above.
Why mature though?
Exactly the point. Yes. Not now udi 30 years. So you're bad now udi 30 years now. Worry, your society will start putting pressure on you. Maybe what?
To Lois, it's actually when you know pressure be a balance. I
don't know. Every weekend I do.
Now what? Are they weekend? Hey, Lois in so way you.
Hey, Pacho.
Yeah,
try a Juma dear. So
I don't know.
Yanko.
Because Lois on 10 kind. Into whatever Lois on your mamma kind. Or 10 kind.
Was it?
No, I bet your own kind.
Was it?
Lois a ball Lois in the air. I will share 4 days shares every beer day. Him na JB dear what they are sembeba papa. JB dear sembeba. Say a baba to
us. Lois Lost the way. Hey, Jay. Yanko.
Let me just say.
Yanko Lois as a mabecane.
No, quite fine as I say, crying my way.
You best say the Yamibay one, I'm media we.
Kaka will send me an answer, they will cancel no mention than
Lois, they'll call Master and your very romantic area.
Hey,
aye, Uncle. Oko has Oko very romantic area.
And I make sure that now Lois what think crying now.
What's a crapper?
And I want to mean can't cry.
They've been kind of don't come out. It's young Connie starting the work at the Moon Semnafi, and you become on Niasa Kokudi and Kobo Honomo. Then, of course, we shall be coming home and send me Honomo and mortuary workers for so much more.
I'm sure much at Yasin.
Almost started to open once some no one to pay us a matter. Hey, now, Kwame Amomisro Safre. Richard Mamiwa Jordan, secretary to the Mortuary Workers Association. Why? Also, pay one some word never ya, and I no pay ya.
Because a Jumano Munya,
Asamatu.
Munya, a Jumano.
To them, I mean, to now, yes, started to
Diana, young Bobo, Diana, ye can ya, so speaker, Diana, the auntie, as you know, won't see me, Enya, and so, and I say, Moo, and I say, I cry now, Ebusia. Wahineba Jude wo social media se ebusua ntwam na ya bobo nsem no so achewa no na ene se na no de him edi akoniaba ewo masebe fie mu nyina agina speaker Alban Suma na gbapin ntem ene NDC ne NPP amanyoko ahodwe ti NPP kokos NDC kokos ne ama majority minority ne ehu de ya na emfa mo eba ya kowie mu ewo Supreme Court ntem ma ewie ya de kodwie ya ne se Supreme Court say Alban bagwe na asema wakai na ni nyina na yembo entungu se sa city 9 no adam pan na no na gina so ema Supreme Court kwat na se ede betu dwawie ye no na ehia se mrahwede fo mutimi ehia November ne de to so enso na enso wo mu kopie mu mrahwede fie mu a NDC amanyoko no kokko city ho Alban Suma na gbagbe no so ho ne clerks ho na se dom kese na se mi nku se JB mi hu se me kenkane na se se edom kese aye funtum from
Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament or address it at force no or say the leader of the
majority
of the or that be as leader of government business. He is the leader of government business.
He's leader because I have marking, right?
Yes, and you can still be the minority leader and still be the leader of government business.
enti wo de yen kan send this kokos men kan sa wo mo kopie ma hwe fie mu na obi e twen senkeja NPP kokos me ba be ka tre se wo be hwe na ne memumu no wo se opeso mo hye san se parliamentary business is best 22 bi wo ho so mo heti be discuss di ho djuma e wo ma hwe fie mu tika wo hwe ni mu se na ya wo day 28th ni nyam ya admo chine fia da 29th wo mo timi ehwe edi ho djuma na wo be ka ye no achi e na ebi oso no atofo sin enso etre memo ekoma speaker chair so de apenyoma kene kanyina no mbontugu sansa ambre de adaje ni poso na e kamia so de omku edi agoro de bi ebe hia mo so momma eno nti no wo mo hwe kura na mo focus parliamentary candidates ne member of parliament for focus nya omo campaign political parties at hold no enhwe ani mu December 7th nti eno achi ne eto aba ni wie na next government ba na ebi o mbe hia ma hwe fie mu a eno betimi a discuss ansa na ene so mbe dismiss krampo na 9th parliament asia na no ere nyina ye wa atwenye mu ndi esanse nipa wo no betimi akasa na ewusa mpa wate asia na wonte ase eye speaker abonsoma na bagbe na ene so no so di ni mu ayaba speaker mu ayo de aba nyina ne tofa bom we meka ne tententen me papa mu nchewo ne tofa bom nyina speaker kire penyoma akense omuntimi nhia so muntimisha was na samre wo ka say 22 ye kan say bill wo why was mutimi discuss ya enya no nko na ya de hia according to wo speaker be so say wa penyo mark na according to wo na wo ka say way of agency but the other matters is so a of agency was mutimi discuss into wo mutimi nhwe kan ni nyina ho asem second was samre de parliamentarians ehia asumdwe e no mo say hia mre no mutimi ne omo electric etimi edi nkita won se be ya yekoto abai omo so betimi edi omudwenti samre nyamre obetimi kurade afro so mo nhenti ni nyina no one day was abo atu ego eye den ya cha se
ye be share 9th parliament
se ne pa emasui
and all things being equal Aban Sumana Babin is likely to be the next Speaker of Parliament.
Say the nyina wo here. Yeah, train. You wa train
all things being equal. Se bibia asesa dia. Ono na besa Speaker of Parliament.
And send your order so retaining in one Speaker of Parliament. Cry the assistant and there was some discussion.
Some betu aba.
And betu aba.
And this is first that in the koye. It is end this is for the koda say ekoba say. Aban sesa.
You retaining no. A Speaker of Parliament.
Se ba ko no nanka. Nanka nye bado. But I mean just imagine say yo speaker na ba chimba na ekuta onsem ba kukuta left ba kukuta right na do kwa kwata na ohwa o pesa 2 minutes ya den biem
na say ne oba wa betena aska nim de
no but you see
nim de ya drink camtion and drink no didi
you can still stay at home you can still stay at home and add your voice or whatever you have to the development of our country, to the national discourse. You don't need to be a speaker. You don't need to hold any position. And sana, why you're relevant in the system. Na yenim. Na oba na. Na ye kura sa baako na we kura baako. Ye do abetena konwam.
Onya betena sia de aka ni nyina ya ano ne adwen no.
JB Johnson de wana afi na yende
na no de se no be kwa akojonso aba
ade wana be so de kwa akojonso
wo na de no de ade wo ha ne se wo dabre
otu wonu mu ana
wo dabre se mi di mi juma se speaker ama
ya bo pambes na otu be bi fa ko
me vie fi wo kra
otu wonu mo ye business ase mo ntwa me akojonso aba as the later
me pa cho yenko eyi
me akojonso
yenko abato aye ba beto e ka me ayese wonim se ba beto abaya na peace pact ti mi e de ensa sha se political parties peace say peace council na e hwe ni mo so
me and this for the pem ni omkasa omo so munye
still no
omo so meko akwakotieti nsem no omo so de omo demands e da akokoma peace council so if they are not able to meet their demands and they are mutu
kanesa me ba twanti amanyoku ahodo ni nyina one candidates omo any independent presidential aspirants na samre ye hwe ni mu se nka ene ya wode yo won be hia na omtimi de omo nsa ahyente ase apamase efa se ba beto aba so nyina be aka bo medi dwuma se be ya asumdwe be di tintiman na no e na omo twem se no be gina so amasa odon sa sha ase dia wo de obeye bia nkoye bibia ebe ha dwen na Reverend Dr. Ernest Edujemfi wo ye chairman Emma National Peace Council de atudwa HS wugidi se candidates ahodo ani nyina do ho ebe dwumbisa so bia pasumdwe mo man mu na bi so wo kire se omo de krata akoma mpanyufo kire se wo mbe hia so omne omo ebe hiem ne koma baabia opipia na samrede ababe ye te se de JB kan ye ndi samanyu kono bi e kan se wo mbe kwade ene ye nyante so mukwa no man ko mbe kwade no ene asem ne so chairman Emma NDC Amanyoko Johnson esidi nketia wodi tudwa kire se pa se peace party NDC Amanyoko no mde omsa be sha se bidia je so mo so mapede ene omsem bi omotimi dia tudwa ya address bo mansa ya address ya mo bi ameka peace party wasem bia san se wutie ne dia no no so so hu se wutie ne dia wa asopem enti eno ena akame ayese ejina ho no nti president Emma Jeja chairman Emma National Peace Council so hwe animu 74 ebebe osu na kamea se peace party womdom sa ehase na mpanyifo be omdi tintima wa abemu to say Inspector General of Police Ghana man panyin Chief Justice National Security Coordinator ene Attorney General wonyina don sa ebe shase nti ye nyina ye hwe ye twen ahwe se ene kogu a ebe hwe se ekoso sa Emma NDC fotimi ko ya say JB say wa cancer no pay when NDC for say omo say conditions if there are conditions are not being met there. They will not sign. But they want to assure the NPP. Said they will match them boot for boot. Mema NDC ni be a home can because NPP ni aye na de. Ebane sana they will not go and seek any permission, clarification boot or whatsoever. What they say? Almost say NDC ni ho ka. Na se koba say NDC na ne ho aka no NPP ni na ye da de ma ne ho kan ya. Omo NDC for enya fe no moko peace council ho no mo agobisa ne say anakoka che ne say ye dipa ba ko ho aka na ye nya de na pasumdwe na nkombe de
na de nya botre no mo say omo enya fe no moko IGP ho no mo omo so de mra ne be show mo nsem
enya fine be sray ba be to
aba oh na say that will be security president so omo shedan you mo nisa
yes rom
because of na no ne esi ye nti omo de omo nko
yes wrong.
Omo de anya de omo
ko am ran hye nsem ye pa cho pa yesre ye ba beto abe yesre pa ye pa cho pa no nti na so bi abe na no nti na peace pact no mo be so mo dem sa ko
so mo say that be omo say techiman enkofo no mo wo techiman no obi ameka ho asem ena obi asoso enhu ne nti a ese oka ho asem enti eno ya no da so che enkofo mu enti say enkofo awu because of elections there na Ghana man pay ni kura ntumi aka ho hwe kura dia that say ayasema ni brasem what I say me momu de I would not in any way support anybody who would want to fight but my fear my biggest fear na see what teach my south because ade no ye de aye o wanka ho hwe ye de aye o wanka ho hwe ye be koso ade aye o Senaka ye ka ho bibi kura da 7 prediasa omo a omo di sa adwumadi no ye kye mu ba ko na ye twe na so e ko da sem bia na ye twe na so a na ka 7 prediasa na ka okwakoye bie mu a na dwumu beda ho but we yanka obi a ho hwe ya mo obi a ho wa yanka hwe ha dwe 7 prediasa sankofo no so ye bi no mo de hye o ye bi no mo de hye yenyi party 7 to chen because NDC for ye bia before ye
NDC for hwe ani mu say peace council bia ye to say the peace council mo kra mo ze mo hwama matimi affront bibia ya asumdwe ho just mo fa ma no ntum bi nka peace council kra mpo ngina mu bi nanka anya za as a
ba peace council for chro krata de by ebe condemn asem no na fa hikosi hia na ja witri sama
but way peace party nyina ne say ekoto abe obi abe ensure say asumdwe ebeba enti no de so other grievances are still now you are pushing on na yetimi ahwene aka but way de ne say pese hu so so tiase waje atum na je bi wankwa sign de na say so ase
o say pete nyo ma me akoko
but you nyina pass from your pacho enya ba akofo mienu nipa mienu bi anase miense binti enti na nipa dodo na
but
you know, but
you know one thing,
we are all preaching peace.
Sure, I know say yeah Ghana for there is no way. There is no way I Ghana for. If I try to say
but JB, Adeba Consone say, when you must say these political parties they have their supporters. What you say?
Yeah.
And some of these supporters no send almost see do leaders no.
Yeah.
They will beke bia no what you say.
What's the sisi me? Na misuma me sisi.
They will beke bia what you to kase will match them boot for boot. But they will beke you won't say na leaders at me akwa sign peace pacta. They are to oh Moses says.
Kenya semo me sisi me so me sisi
and I make her say
and that's not can na eti
hai you push your ma kan bia ne so ka say peace council cry by then fine any nyina o they are pushing says uncle foi ye hu de wo say ye fa ho so bi ankan wasem peace party e be so bi en so political parties
na me so me sisi who sisi me a me sisi. That is the rule of the game. Don't see me, and I will not see you.
Anyway, we want the best. Yes, so a kai and cannot touch him and their course so or no beer or no so nam so ama and a bushia be the ya.
I should want this year.
A bushia be the ya no for one can nam on Sasson one so. Obeti me aje waso twintin ke pene sa papa esan say tu ayonko hu abeka sede obeti me so atu before na yenko ya enkane mampanyin John Ajekum kofo gentle giant ya papa akasa wakasa se na anoda when do say Dr. Mahamudu Baomie kofo kan bonechia na kofo se yebe kana vai monto mobo esan say o si yade awei wukoka chiro bia nya ne hwanwa eni se bradwe ne ntiase so se wo support Dr. Mahamudu Baomie na ma onye ko owo mu de NPP abanyoko no watene mu ye adwuma young gentleman watimi aye adwuma abe president na afa de se ye you before first flag bearer you can be so de support be mani pada na kofo busa se enka ye be so be support ye kan say Dr. Mahamudu Baomie ana na say MPP amanyoko yi mu ano no nso atene mu a de adwuma was critics munya but chesan say wono anim de Baomie aye wahunu bi enti ena wa endorse no na wo chemu se ene se ye kan se obi kwampo ye bibia panyin bia
omo hu se ekunumu ya yede enti as a matter of urgency ye kone ye kopom panyin dada John Ajekum kofo chew
I don't know say pa choda na panyin ba be ka say I don't know say e kopa chonko e na ekunumu ayede
ye hwehwe nyema esisi so a
da bi o wo asema wo ken wo kan e say de wo hu
ye kopa na chew wo de tie ne meken
JB
se ye kwa hwende ma asisi hwese ma asisi wo NPP mu na ye fa toto ho se nya chew pa na ye die biem na listen NPP o de ye nkwa chiri omukwa kola ncho mu manifesto e watakrade omapanyin ni dada akofo wanko o de the message e na de call ye ade tin yo se endi na wotwe tio eni na wotwe no man pay ni dada akofo e wo UK e kwa kweside e baye e badan kwaku ye bo comedy show it's a political party yeah one important issue
time no so emergency
there is nothing emergency like this
wakobusa no wahu de ntia wan kwa
nyame na me kasa de ama no but nyame hu ene ne yakoso e na me ka de a kire enti se o de akweside de kra de important because of your pimso ewura otufo odo so ofra pagefie enti enye wanwa na eni na woche ye comedy show na ye uresi ho
dan kwaku ye boade na na wo mu so ampa
wahu no
me hu ne pa na de wo kana wo kan say ho no me nche dante wona asese nipa no wonte free na no wonim de entia ada NPP for launch your manifesto went to be ankota krade ni bi
of course you don't expect him so obabeka say reason A B C
but why are you also trying to link it to the fact that ebia ko betimi akọ from what wo kan nyina no aso ko betimi akọ but ko no anko
yes
which na dey so na dey kasa
that be Mema men kan sema wie because nsem wo ho. Ye ka se ye bie adaka ne so a se be pie fi mu aba no. Mesra o de ba bia ba ka du yaaye. We pesa ye hihia aka be 9 days obi afa na adwe fa kokoto na aba. Aha. Because o kan na say ase ade no e keka ko ba bia nyi se me kwa keka nsem a wo ho nyina ade aba. It's your first here.
Easy. Asemia ni eken. Easy memo to regional director. See. No, mushia gipane. GJ no. Na says almost o suspend the answer. O suspending tinka no kra na nka na eja. Me pe no kra de no so so easy.
Easy there no. Okay, remember easy there no so. But only say the mortuary workers association. Oh, me no kaso omodwa.
Strike no. Nti they strike na chance. Some guys say na no mo chance. To mo wom.
Kofi Jordan wa homa no so me bisa na.
Busane.
Kofi Jordan.
Menya ma radio super.
Na oho ye de.
Me ho ye.
Aha, na anopa me no di komo no ka che me say o Ministry of Finance na ofri won mo abebo mama ne. Ekwa de na asi.
Na me say me call Ministry of Health.
Sorry. Oh, Ministry of Health. Fetch me.
Aha.
Na
ye no.
Yes.
Ye chine say arrears na ye kan say no WOHO no. You see controller and accountant general say ye expect alert from this evening. Into ye
from an you ya.
I say no the penitentiary. Oh. Ye betting alert. Into say when you alert they are fine. Yes, so but strike they are calling it off. The akika can need say document no omo ya ho adwuma. And Ukraine me be mu ho into me see and na na sochina. But ye perceive who alert me who other ones and sana bi wo ha wetin aka. For now maybe if you see enti strike no ekremu all facilities have been closed. I am ochina.
It is here. Mortuary ni na emu na so cha na metum.
That we started in the morning. We share a platform no so. The brena tututuma. Pressure every day up seriously. When it's such na strategically one of the time I be see any part this before the.
So na mortuary for mudi mu birthday. Na mudi mu birthday dia. Na mu yese dia say nyu.
Birthday anye cake na di. Nti edi birthday amu yema mu wonu fambre na even di birthday there.
But so on a more serious note, as it stands now, say obi kwaya resabia na ofrimu na say bibi consider so ofrimu mortuary it's not working now. It's me accommodate such a person.
Yes, in a very serious note, that is how it's supposed to be. So obi kwaya resabia na nyamiam peza nyamiam bemno wa. Even who of you now background will still reject you.
Wow. And anye oda ho no mo dada no susu o ka se no ba beji ni funu amode bema no
so ontuminya
eh go fi mo strike dia no dey
ochina na nipa be hu se na serious today there bebre na ochina to Saturday no say yes
na say alert ne ba you me
yeah can nyina ne say a pet solution. We are not interested in making sure that people suffer unduly because of so be anye nejuma AB. Nti ebesre sisi ade ye wom ne say obi person ni bebre a onfa ni bre nko aban so na aban de obetinya immediately so that we affect all these betini about the country. It's not a fair deal, especially nkrofo a issue dada obi ayi o menua obi ayi waye wato canopy wa current canopy wato nentwe wa inviting nkrofo from Benin Republic, Wagadugu, Philadelphia, Christian Jamaica, Ibiaba hotel ya renting grounds ya obituary ya we chaka wa borrow 100,000 by now Friday oba Jini this soon to menji. It's a very bad scenario, and I don't think everybody is happy and anybody is happy say you big Ghana for the first or to team. Chebesre abano they also bit all the powers he has. And they back open a bind to me so best how back up man. No pe the can the juries of meeting why.
I see. For the purpose of moi and pay your money me no me no come mo condition of service ben na mo etwe ene musem akamua mo je efraba ho.
And only back kwa maka say salary arrears bia dating back 2021. And no na now must controller say because of saying to suspend the arrears payment until so much salary review. Mutual salary review they can effect payment immediately for the arrears. And no, it dated 2021. Coronavirus year, and also President Kase 50% on the basic, you know. And then we call ministry. In TIC, you say they are processing it to fail this to forward it to finance for immediate processing. And also they are doing it. And also, and I financial clearance and also they have taken it upon. They are doing it. But PPE especially. Can you ever share the boy who buy and now choose a debate more much so and no pay here because life is better than when you are dead. If you did say and no dear negotiable, no dear was say immediately now facility be on yes, I don't know. We have talked about this severally. The last item a allowance be I negotiate here, no. It should be paid on the facility level. Friend of washing and cleaning of clothes allowance. And no facility be also every year they are. Some of the facilities have refused to pay. And also retrospective 2021. Ningina sa nyama 1 2 3 4 we. And no hunting na ye pese ye chira ba se abre. Se scanamba se nyama ye penkitingiti amadia enye ene ayasati yebeko ochina yebeko tezi yebeko yebeto aso mandi anhwe ya dia yebeto abakura yebetinya ko strike.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. It's say na nwumre say alert that minister can say eba mo be den.
That would be first point. Alert ba.
And is the first point to remember what to be could be mortuary nana?
Not necessarily.
Hey.
Not necessarily. It depends on the commitment. One say a being super trickish. One say a do maybe trust for the back from an answer when people begin to lose trust in you. No, they want full commitment. So that's how it is. At least we've had confidence in people, in structures, but the structures and the people are failing us.
You
have nice people working, but the systems and the structures are failing us.
I see.
Until we want to now make sure, say, those structures may fail and nipa da noa. There's always an excuse, you know. They must be operational fully. Enye juma negana enkwenim on the channel.
Eti sisi a mo hwe ni mo akokopem da ben na afemu hu se okay abai ye de napem so a onyantuaye but odi hihye de agu akwam but sisi ba bia duru de ye ma amanfo mefo mo de hye nko na ye fa amanfo de hye e fa kohye mortuary ho mo se ne be ya e betwen ma aban atimi aba be ye bibi mo betimi aye sa
hello
ba jotemika na mi bisa se koba se aban ne mutna se ene mudi enkomo no kaso enja de ende ene china mo sabeka mo ma ne be na wotwe na se na wotwe mienu a mbekwa ko biem mortuary no amankofo aba be fo mufunu ene se kofo be aba fa ede obode shara beto odom na makro mu yana
you one kasa who as him says if that condition do happen.
Yes,
well, meaning to me what I know is we have given a buying now a minister near the also yet. What is the proof says it's here? Oh, there's no proof say yes, a man more time or be so. Remember, I said many I may catch on the past 2 things a basic December 7th. One is the same government to break the 8 with new management. Another one is government may lose. The current government may lose with another government coming with new leadership and management altogether. These things me know him say management wise and now say politically the way we live in this country no. Onyaba ya the name crop for sa board the dad man no know dissolving in now off. Once the new president comes, directives, information, you have no power to sign anything, and they do it across.
Yes.
Director generals, all the corporations, head of corporations, everybody ceases to operate. Their power becomes useless. And it takes time. Before auditing is done, before the process goes through, before you start demanding, you become very, the moral justification to go even in demand. Say, Mommy, it will be too early for you to do that. Wow. And you know why you man that for 8 years, 4 years. Would you have such a necessity? Obi will probably have that part before.
Kofi.
Hello.
Kofi.
When you meet you, pa.
Kofi, me there be so crafty. Mami namwasi. Why?
I don't know. It's many sir.
That's it. Nabi, that's it. Muni magrodi. Adabi, yabufu ya basa muni magrodi.
Meni mse utayechiu.
Ena kabita mwaji basa magrodi yenyefe.
Agro ye did yenyefe asem. Ya bon koko, ya bon nipa koko. We have actually written severally to warn people to tell them say we have the capacity to bite also. We have the capacity to bite, just that we don't want to do it. Meaning, Anapamikacha say, anytime you see a thief kissing your lips, you must be in a hurry to count your teeth. Comfort ebe kiss your lips, sir. Konako kai we see a WOHO say pepe and us and so it's because we are actually not sure whether what they are saying will be done or not. And yes, idea, why do we take the country ransom? This is pure taking the country ransom, which is not fair. It's not a good thing. I'm not happy. I'm not happy in this situation communicating this type of message to the Ghanaian people. And idea, many are all them time.
Na pressure be to be free Ghana for hormone and mamosoma most Samuel.
Ghana for the money, your name one, yes, Ghana for Nibi.
But don't do another dish, Ghana
Nibian to me for Ghana Nibis on your BB. So far as it is not an illegality, the everything I say, Beckham Broco, Namu de Munibre, Muslim for Bano Humo boy. Imum, dear, Imum. Will it be wrong to also put or take aggression towards the employer and let him do the right thing? Now, more areas, no, Musicana, yes, say. Escasian say it is nothing to write home about. Even if you look at the total arrears, because of the salary, it's just less than 200,000 Ghana cedis. We need Pabako Kwabet in Yasoria Casimo Magic. Muyina 200,000 and I said the Pabako. I say, Muyina 200,000 I said the Pabako. Scana a year direct arrears are free by direct arrears, no. I think it's 100 and something thousand, not even 200,000.
No, yes, but so is it?
Since 2020, the negotiations are there.
Mamentias, you have to say 200,000. Me person metias. You have to say 200,000. And you money na 200,000. I say the papa could 200,000. And your money na arrears, no, they will get it. The demon your money dada. Yeah, been money on that the Jomo Modia Kamuno. And now, okay, can in Abuma it's about 200,000. Yeah, if I yes, let's go. Oh, I see. So, Bassado, so the animal. That is one. For the Anuya Bako, there's another one, coronavirus, and 50% on the base salary. And the Munya Mubukra. Okay. And the Munya Mubukra. And no, the calculation from Munya, and then I'll be president in fact, see. Oh, the I know the list more, but they are not done even the calculation. I see. After now, more young wage you must almost pilot a Yena wage you I don't know. All right, Kofi, may I first see an better talk about this? I'm watching. Why? But I say, Kofi Jordan, a secretary to the Ghana Mortuary Workers Association. Sisi amino kase die, open ho asem we na. Obedafie.
I say, yeah, can you tie ni say na nya ni kasem.
I am just imagining.
I say me wo ha se na esi kan ye tie mortuary workers almost omko strike or mati atua ye kan ni say na nya ni kasem. Any Thursday JB.
Yeah.
Any Thursday, nyame had much na Friday. Some may call ebusuan bi kohwe fie bi mkohwe sam mo bo mo ho ano. Ma se date. Omo we eye wo fie. Obi be kwa machi nyame adu mo na fie. Obi be kwa memene da no pa. Obi kwa akoyi ni nipa, obi koyi ni nua bi ne dofo bi ne busuani bi. Enti we anya ni kasa me ba sansa na sa nipa ne ne mo bre. Na fe nani ahane sa nani abre ne ho sa. Ha okwa akwaje ne dofo atimi agya na chi kura fefefe. Na fe enye fine ye wonwuma bi wo wa ya na ni se ma omo grievances na ma omo twu ma na so mo threaten ye na so mo ye bibia anya se be ye sei. We watch na chaos na de be ba wo mo twu.
No, because you see these people
much ahodo e chaos nkwa ne bi. Kofo be kwa mo me atia mo kwaje o ma adofo no akwa akosi o mo ebe ye ahometesem ne ntokwa.
I mean just way.
Okwa no akwa akosiwa na se. Ya hwehwe bi ekwa enwumre de na bia.
Se dan ka emunu ne da hokra ehadwen o. Ehadwen but near wo wu foforo no. A wonya baby fa den to no. That is the issue.
This is what private.
That is the issue, and it's very, very expensive.
America no. This is what private facility. A boy radem pay, but
America can say, "Obuni ma grow di obi send voice note to say, agree many perform no there." I mean just so hey ni ento aso.
Na.
Bibi ani obi.
Bibi.
Ya kwa.
Bibi say afenyo ma ke na why reply na me dey say, yes say kwa afenyo.
What's that reply?
Why reply?
What's that reply? Oh, and I'm fan to screen some baby.
And I memo like through an interview, like and yes was sign the memo about through an interview was say more constitutionally, they will go every
speaker there.
Every length to ensure say what I say.
Sir, in the absence of the speaker, the parliamentarians meet me let speaker ba kuma na be speaker. Say yes that. Yema Katie Hammond, ekoye speaker in the absence of the speakers. And you so mo pa mo speaker no on preside over the government business. And they say hardly. In the absence of the speaker or in the absence of any of the speakers, they can the members of parliament can appoint one member to become the speaker.
NDC kokosi entawe chi omukrampo eta speaker. It's no obede yakwa.
No, what I'm trying to say. No, but it is doable.
Oh, but me no nyina ni mo say emre mu a boy say ni de ekoso de. It is not possible.
Enyem reboni o.
Enyem reboni bambesa, but all that has been happening wo Montemedia.
Oh, well.
Na me so eto dan so ayen so ye ha adwun o. Embreni. Wa ka che speaker. Ah? You recall parliament.
Who's the hwehwede mu ne do so?
You recall parliament makoba ko mienu. Still na fede wa osasan free bio.
Ye fresh so wa.
Me ntimi free. Munye say na me I'll use every means to ensure say be constitutionally no. Na say the answer ko
on fa for so no fa nko. Sasa no pe. On fa nko. E dey say try hwe wo.
Say efutu independent parliamentary candidate Lady Ya Louisa.
Yeah.
Or they can say easy. Ekọ court ya sa wote na asem. Say Onua akọ court anko no de easy akọ court ko wi akire opia free court an say na police nso twen no.
Enra was it Enra me ne lawyer kasa. Ghana how
cause you see I remanded no.
Yes, I remanded no. For what?
Remanded into police custody. I see I remanded no. Liba high court. Ene ya what they say oh, you see ruling na her ladyship Justice Mariam Ajimajesi ene ye. Oh. See I remanded no. Say initially no me say me de meti ye ne say the lawyer say ebi mo say fraud.
Wako forge documents.
Wako forge documents.
But who determines the forge of a document? Is it not the electoral commission?
No. But none the lawyer ne crampo ka say after say wo ba court say come ba be pekini up mo de ni ko fie say
you born search with that warrant. No, but
see me na some the case is like me ankasa me ntiasie what has she done?
Abena. Netini nani say. Lady ne kwako contest as a parliamentary candidate. Independent. Okay. Ena obia base nipakro no lady no and a woman no. Aforge documents that kwako ma yisi. Yisi so Emma Bonte Emeka say obia forge documents e dey abreme. Emma Sisia the notice of post no woman no edin ka ho an picture eka ho I just saw contest as a parliamentary candidate.
Case there
Na police for ekọ court one mo no ne lawyer ekọ court one mo ko ka kire court say na police for abaso mba beye ena judge no ma wo warning say memo bia fa de san kan oba no eye sa na be wa ko say ye nimra so
sa pepepe
kwensini woman yi ko o se ye okotofu ekra na police for di na chi emo mo chi no ena lawyer bisa say when the case no the bar police station and so akwa ya
so mo hu ni for the case na ba mo say
yes or appliance
ba me kwa ne say entity mu na so mo ka say futu de ote so yi
market
metesa
almost no hu bon mu de ba me de minimum asem
because ne lawyer na ankasa metesa ne lawyer na ankasa so ka sentity ye omunya no but se pass ye tre se dipa we e na de sa so bo na e bo no se wa forge document se de wo kana omunya hu but ono de de nte ye ne say
we are just simply funny.
Well TSC are remanded no
yeah we are funny
yes are remanded no
but also the petition abra IGP ba be ka aka kira IGP say omo efutu divisional commander no as a matter of agency ohwe no kan ho asem because ono act in his capacity as order from above in terms of na say omo bu court na nimtia it's ono so almost be from ho adwen but police commander the divisional police commander ne de omo pass bi kan kire anim ya and just
I think from what I'm reading, City News is reporting that an arrest near say and some could discover several voter identification cards when the residents and the 8 and so on. Say identification cards voter ID be and so almost say and she's been charged with unlawful possession of documents and she's been charged with conspiracy to commit a crime also. Yes, I remanded no beko court na me adman December 1. Yo.
Yeah, the mass December 1. Naka 5 days no kwakoto aba.
As a tactics, Ghana. And as a tactics be. Are the woman or Ghana way pa ho?
Well, I'm one a bit me actually, but you see, when it happens like this, don't forget to say you're provoking the people. And you are giving the woman that edge to get a sympathy vote.
Exactly. And no more there is true. And no more there at the end of the day. At the end of the day, sympathy votes in Obenya bi. Obenya.
I'm on your phone, Siadi.
Obenya. We cry in a way, no crumple, or Bokram and the vote to crack on him. In a way. Oh. Yes, sir. The man be a JB and fansem no NCR.
Oh, but Facebook for some of you start mobile record
Facebook na. Yeah, but say I catch up must share na dey mon was so ho. Share no shares na me hu no dey shares mon call baby a. Facebook shares no mon call baby a.
Yeah, mobile record no na fe.
I say yeah, mobile record what share no so na from a can was be ni komo ba be cause when internationally JB any obi ba be di nkomo.
Oh, yeah, from lawyer June
Lawyer Jude the baby didn't come more and so no yeah there a colonel brigadier
retired Joseph Nunu Mensa
nkomo be cause tipa chomombra so dies Abdulaziz so wakaswa en kaswa manfo da se wie wo so achobia wo se jebu bon homoden pa da se commence apilatu wa commence apilatu say ne obade a wonim de odeba Godfred Ado will say JB, good job once again. Or that say MMTV will say, hey, that is a me can't peace once I'm no be hard ye. Me can't peace once a man near peace councillor semini and DC peace pactor semini obisi no justice no peace. Obisi madam you love peace so you can go and say oh not an sir. Hey MMTV wanya dio. Si me pa na what me anymore cancer actually.
What's it then?
Hey, me pe peace dey am nkoto nyom.
Yo.
Hey.
Management also called Jose.
Where woto season?
Management.
What the amami woto one very crowd. Woto no de amami sana. Me pa try ye kai will be on me who say, hey, only my dear woman me Facebook no ho. After them Facebook no ebo roko no me hu sen kofo pese roko no ye hu so my present into mu di mu e bantu dem am stretch for kwan say me hu so mama ma de na ajame e yensembe asembe ni unim say sembe yensembe Eti patcho Facebook ne so ena mi boy messages no so eno no ongo GH o say wo ka so adom ya bracha le o se Ghana penny ho are ho Louisa bo abia asem na o te no are ho pa eno guess treme wo say wo chia ye jo so afternoon enoch and I bia baby I want so evening to it was Richardson ofori ansa kanka mo say I have ordained Wahid Hassan o say JB Ochao Evie
ya jele so pa
my FIFA Edwin Sasu say Mutie live our next door by Brennan hairstyling studio in Sawom Ghana shall rise again ti ubia ne what's the next door by Brennan salon studio ye chia ubia wo bia ye chia bibia mamu yi mutini nyina no ewie yi nyina asembe ni so chia mu nyina na Peter Gbovi usi JB more fire so when him say on the fire bebe ntino fire no more can or the bibegum so kra ka ho wunhunu she from Ghana bon what is that
Ose
wunhunu she from Ghana bon e din obi there to Facebook Wahid Hassan also laugh for all hatred for laugh for all hatred for none it has say Peter Gbovi CJ more fire Wahid Hassan say I wa London it has pass say wa London na ewie woni nyina edi kasubum fefe side da wasesa na ye peno na me ba messages no eba odene ho nana akoto red hunter we say I love you guys rough yenso ye do rough Christopher Kofi as yamatia we say train live share live soon into abama JD mo so waka de you as Laura Hyde won so we say more fire ojano and as JP emfa engumo sampacho ye ka obi o say ensembe ni den ye ensembe ni am ye asembe ni pacho ewie mo nya ntem hye ne de hia me pa mo wo hye ne so ema me hye no kọ kra hye no nkondru ba bia ye srem ankasa mo wo hye ne so Enoch Estreme o ha say dia moye no me huni nyina dia moye no tibacho share no mo so mo like so ema ye sremada mo like enka hu bi na mo share so ema ne kwachi say asembe ni so de ensema wo petie na wo hye na nyam nkyeremu ye de be ma ensema wo nte ye no so nyina so ye de be ma enkomo na wo pese ye di ne ba bia na ha no so ye be di ama enti yentem ebra and as Akobi Amida as a post now you are looking pretty this afternoon that say no peace without justice nyame se mo heneba na nakwesi heneba bia be fa wate nyina wo de mai mo mai mbo ye homodo ye ne den anti den ye be ye no ye be ne se nyina ye be bo ye homoden ya bo ye homoden dia na de chire dia brada de chire dia nti mpacho messages no me say messages no abunkam mesu JB me catch your messages.
All right, enemy na your home.
Mesu ni Amushadrak o say I have shared already in patcho share not there enye ba ku mienu miensa share de enkom pem na entimi nko atwe sanse de ekoso wo ha no se be Ghana for ebitimi aba betie bi no ma behwe bi. All
right. It's yeda na your home ra ho.
Yeda na your home.
All right, so you won kobo bebredi. All right, so you won kobo bebredi. Yeda na your ho aba. Ye koba. Oh. Be bie so mo bi atibi.
Ago Ghana for. Mama Yina, hey.
Hey, Eja, Neda, someone of African, you know, has seen.
Mampayi John Mahama say what the 24-hour economy is eba. Abeboa abani and grand human yina. Ama wa ye juma de muni yinara.
Nasa and she say, and then wash any more coin say ebe free mwaba.
Mampayi Mahama pese. Oba you meku nipa oni wondi zawoswa doso. Biti say DVLA, passport office, port, customs. Any and grand you meku biti say. Wana wadani enyani agro processing factories. Any companies ha ya kwanya kese esisi adan. Be ye juma edanu mu nchichemu miensa. Meche say don't hwe wotwe bia.
Waka say emwa be ho asem na woke.
Eba no ankran nyuma na Mahama betete to no so amo. Na wayere bambo mu asanso abomo sikasem kwa. Na watete nkane abo nso amo. We na ye friend of Formula 133.
Hey, eja na Formula Benz no.
Eche say adwuma baako nipa miensa be no edanu nchichemu miensa.
Wow, we dey eden sakra kese be bankasa.
Formula 133. Obia bedidi. Tuabama nsakra papa. Tuabama John Mahama NDC.
Meet Kwame, a hard-working taxi driver trying to build his savings. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I want to invest my money, but I don't know where to start. Blue Financial Services Ghana Limited is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana and has been providing sound financial services for over 12 years. With the investment box account, you can invest with as little as 100 Ghana cedis and earn an interest of 25% per annum. And with the investment plus account, starting from 5,000 Ghana, an interest of 32% per annum. Your money is safe with them.
This sounds too good to be true. What are the requirements?
All you need is one passport-size picture, your Ghana card, and an application form. Visit their office at Mati House, Ringway Estate.
NDC.
Yo, my name is DJ Willie. Call a friend to tell another friend that these and every Fridays and Saturdays, yeah, the Onua Weekend Party, bro, live, Onua 95.1 FM. So, Onua Weekend Party, yeah, Friday be from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Olaba walk, yeah, the flavored, a bear special, bear so. Send your money, pennon, yeah, the Casapa, and Nijia Murusu, and then you pabiti say.
Hello, Monica, can you come over?
Umpe we open den yani artist dodo na betwetwe nkomo e be phone lines ama onye kwan afre abisa nyom e de ma odofo oti chule na oti gbele e say DJ Willie mi jidemu ma jimi ko nya
Yesempa Anyamime Ebusiafo Yesempa Again, Yade Brown live near Prasia. Yade Yesempa Casebo and some apostle. Or maybe my hood also. I don't know Yade Brown walk.
And what Yesempa so? A good year for Babette Lassie, and a good year with them, and your prayer. Yeah, can be so. Never come again. Now, what can I do?
Okay, meaning so can compensate. Wasuma order, Conconsa Kakawa, and I open the Anuti. Yade Aka, Philando Yadabra, and can't you now say Yaba who put them no never do Dubano. Yadaba Ugaso, and on to Zura, Nakora, Denura, the Aqua Signari, Yadaba Mount for Mania.
The Nina Aqua Yachino, Yabia, Kakra, Baba Sumo. How are you, some prejudice? If you say. And can you foresee Gonya as a Cassia? Now say ya didn't Ghana, and then we won't put them yet to me. I'm our menu up and into my papa and yes, I was like I yes, ever radio so live and color.
Yo, my DJ Willie, call a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that these and every Fridays and Saturdays, yeah, the Onua weekend party
every Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. What you say? It is stay glued. Obenya konkosa kakra, gist kakra, music and dance so kakra. Bye bye.
Onua 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Hello, Ovia. You're from a Felicia say. Find us in our class prefect. Mena me mid-morning show host of a Juma on Onua 95.1 FM. Juma a.m. Mondays to Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. What you say? It is stay glued. Obenya konkosa kakra, gist kakra, music and dance so kakra. Bye bye.
Onua 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Hello, Ovia. You're from a Felicia say. Find us in our class prefect. Mena me mid-morning show host of a Juma on Onua 95.1 FM. Juma a.m. Mondays to Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. What you say? It is stay glued. Obenya konkosa kakra, gist kakra, music and dance so kakra. Bye bye.
Onua 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Hello, Ovia. You're from a Felicia say. Find us in our class prefect. Mena me mid-morning show host of a Juma on Onua 95.1 FM. Juma a.m. Mondays to Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. What you say? It is stay glued. Obenya konkosa kakra, gist kakra, music and dance so kakra. Bye bye.
Onua 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Hello, Ovia. You're from a Felicia say. Find us in our class prefect. Mena me mid-morning show host of a Juma on Onua 95.1 FM. Juma a.m. Mondays to Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. to 12 p.m. What you say? It is stay glued. Obenya konkosa kakra, gist kakra, music and dance so kakra. Bye bye.
Onua 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Hello, Ovia. You're from a Felicia say.
All right, so my main call, I'm so now me starting in Como. Now me know the Como all the way from UK, and then my main call now me lawyer June Ado UK. We don't know any Como na fe yes a free UK, but I can just about technically 9 more days near Babe to about Ghana how to say election 2024. Lawyer to become ha Ediba Onua 95.1. Bibia Boko there.
I don't pay Boko. I want a womb.
I want them all.
Ice no nye better. Since you chef ready.
Woka fra. Eya mumre ye biwa mumre ice ni bina. Ye hu bi krada. Oh, ready.
Sami aduma me do hono mande. Me ba me do dia be bro.
Na well, I mean, ye nim kobo kakra. I can't just about 9 days. Last time ye did kobo ema set a tone on why and how we do Yetuyaba. Now, share the voting pattern, most of times, and Kwafo Gidi say, Ayana Ejinashanti region. Is that the real case? Because Ebinomoso argue say, no, Ejinashanti region, so In any case, there were about 18.7 million people who are going to vote. And Ashanti region put together more population in that 5 million or 6 million. So it means that the remaining 13 or 14 million population, across the country, and they also contribute to the election. But Dodwana few say, Dodwana World Bank and Ashanti region. From where you sit, is it the reality or is it just a rhetorics?
Okay, me chia what you phone na machia Ghana mine and no more muchi show na way. Who say so far Ghana nyina 33 million population na claim say any dia. Ashanti region you over 9.something million. As the time I mean the last time 9.118 million. And na vote in the year. So population of Ashanti region, the entire region na over 9 million. Who compare Ghana population in and now bano on ma ye trade didn't say a better about region in Musoswa. A little over 3.457 million. And then the total vote to a registered or Mujina Matwaba. Now the amount for Taka say vote in the Ashanti region and they say, I say Ghana na ye wono. Region back ubetimi atwaba. But ubetimi the ABA 4 constituencies in the Ashanti region actually the whole region in Ghana. And then the difference they will know. Because so for baby to say Subin Manshia Swame Bantema South 4 constituencies we move vote. It may condemn the whole of half region. Now, sir, 4 constituencies could the whole region. And the other one more fun say as on the foreign the 12 and they say a home quantity the only region over to Matwa about more to be more than 1 million votes at 1 party. And in the other one fun is almost the last election. NBC led by John Mahama winning 9 regions as against 7 regions. But 9 regions now you're Mahama Ashanti region can vote to no council almost 5 regions. And Ashanti MP better first and obey the election. Today I want more kind of sign because you don't vote for Obama NDC always. It will be the whole region, the MP for the parliamentary candidate, MP or region. Say, if you have no voting party, and they are both Ashanti and voter region in our tobacco certain party. But I say, me there be no, David, me know what they can say. Ghana, you know, at fought in terms of election because of here Greater Accra. Big men in a big war. So we know so at the both parties now, whether good or bad. It is a big them saying can follow and the people of Greater Accra know about 1 million. Because Mers na Yakum Ninano. The CIA came. We better NDC, we better MPP. But these people are our problem are we facing this and they are the cause of the problems. Until Obiano about our Ghana.
When the cause of our problems.
Both MPP and NDC.
I see.
Because UK highway, JB, Escafono, you're more free through. You're more, or more, you can't be a good body free in our fast and Ghana for the But over advanced country to say UK high, it's the land I want to know. Government national creating form we have big men, our support to economy. So
a deliberate businessman.
That is it. Sound for the international world no compete and discover by UK system no and government near solid. And now be a free no. I buy to one again for say I call me Gunaduma. Na e koso. Enti nyama na mo mpa info na Ghana ho na nyama mu no mu go. Personal gains bi and omo you know tete party akwa. Opa mienyi party ni si nchen. Na yemfa omo contest ni nyina from 92 besi and the inform individual and every do be eka. Na yentie the omo can senye party any tribal sentiment ya people one can tribal man. But ya put it a party echi ni a tribal man crophobia bibia ni omo bibia ni. For instance, me there be an American say we no be how no nya adwen. Yet UK ha. Ye ka digital any ade. Digital is already working and no be policy and no be ideology be. Ma obi nkote tejire say the gen tabe ba Ghana nti e policy be an ideology be obi dey by ade foforo. It's never true. Uba krom ha. Fibertech na ema etinya akwan ye internet so nneɛma ni nyinaa no aban na ayɛ neighboring environment ɛna telcos no kurom ha ne compete nti wo hwɛ telco a ne internet boy fo no wa join no na de your programs enti na ye wura bo me akote tepe te chika kyerɛ so de digital beba ɛyɛ fanfu bibia nim sɛ sie me fa me smartphone na me gogo ade bia me pe bia na metima nya information da me across the world nti what is something new about that digitalization ayeka nipa de sani abebu o maya failure as economist and no can digital ho aso da so di na chi nti me eto da me tena kro ma di na me hwe Ghana ho di a do say yes school failure na school ni failure ni na lead to political gains and political interest politics nti catch nipa tibibu na ligu akenkan so no o support ade anya no correct and any your problem you ro ma tena fimfim nwotwe ye beto aba a policy na you ma lay the down ye to aba ma na obi tibe catch us akufa do afiri ma tam no ya ade nti ye to aba ma we are joking on said them more clear cut vision are your alternative say we na me na to aba make that turn the focus around ye matra makwe utu aba na me nipa ni wi a oba na watwa nema bi efa odi amfa amawu na ede ti o man nu of which ya obi kan nema eye fixable ye were realistic and idealistic enema omo kan 24 hours economy digital ni na idealistic and adwe na watch enema real with my impact the change of the people's welfare and alliance maintain cash them no GTP and the plan agenda bit ma transform or mind na free be wo sisi ano and alliance maintain na eka this is here wa crash for especially it akra omo di bostu na this is the time as it me edit bit bi mo hu say indeed who is a tool and as an answer to all these predicaments to solve the equation and vote for Alan Chamantin. He has the plan. Krom how or be so now from what UK had to say. How often I will Prime Minister I was treating? How often I will Prime Minister for the treating? And I said Prime Minister for a castle could be a school diano or could be a bridge. This is a total concept. Now executive president Afro Kako Kwanso could be a bridge. Na nipa de sani atima gya na adwuma ya lodu nipa egu ka makotwa ho ati se be a bridge ano nipa di etire. Te se sidi na bisa ho se nti enfa na ye ko. Bridge assembly adwuma, regional minister adwuma, kembe boss adwuma. Bridge nya dia executive president betu the whole convoy ananti afa administration executive instrument ni dia say could be a bridge ano. Me na da bia na me ka kire minuanum santofo ne say yen ya makwan ma MPP we ebuli omo so de omo ape Mahamade 4 years ewie kejetia udi 8 years Central Market 20 menry
oh Central Market where the wadaroma Central Market asat enrechi a mampani na nada kwakufu ado ko hono no oh yasro anwiane na sefo machines go hono mo aje se omo ye adwuma gidigidi oh adai
this is something I have funny. Esre, asam na esre. No na mesre o. Mesre anwe na omla kugu ono. Do the wadas mat wa wasem so.
Na me catch me bo amane say oh adwuma gusu gidigidi omo ye adwuma anya asem ketu akra. Ma nana do call oh adai.
Don't say o man na yetim no. Agro ye ni so. Obi a oti asantimam kumase bonten so o to aba man PP this time around obi vision. No cry me catch on.
Oh, how?
No cry ankasa kasa bia. Oh, no cry ya. No cry ankasa ya.
How?
Ha de tie ni. I say oman no. Obia oman region bia wa de or contribute to the oman in terms of development. You really see. Oba Greater Accra, in fact, where the seat of the government. Nti any protocol bia ba a whole of the currency. Nti sometimes who develop Accra any problem. But Uko Ashanti region is second capital of the country. Omo ye business-oriented people. Omo biano. Omo ye business articulations no. Omo ne develop omo no. Because Uko businessmen si kada kutuya aban wakaka. Because the businessman adwuma gu a unya tax na njelo de tuaka. And he said deliberately, what Nasima idea a be tool, I must have business people no. At me for a show, and yes, it can be more mine almost what you your properties. We are in Shaham, a yes, I will probably be esre. Eastern, Western, and 5 northern regions in Nano, a trade Kumasi. And this is what we are doing, Kumasi, as who's away or central base. I'm what bear 7 regions. I'm our mining and patrol also. And this is we are to our moya. If you watch it, the common sense in Casama, a buyer or no, make us an area or not to about a cassia mount. So they call economic term. Because baby, I wouldn't more. I want to hear more than they say. What need a full more. And see, Obi on was a lie up to about a grandma form of government. That's our only area. Is still underdeveloped in terms of Nema and more on the Juma dear Kosu, which mean ya. Abania 4. She's also a lie to Obama said, Panoya mistake. Say the Sunday man in Candia. And then Kameka say, Be a man approval to us 4 years, no TV Kajitia, Kotokraba and other places. And sanitary, in terms of infrastructure development or base, you know, come on my best, see a Kufado. A fact. Who can be a culture or say, or my free education? Yeah, you kind. It be say for our port. It be say in Sawam route or more, yeah, ring now a joke. Mr. JB say, Quine, and the 2 back in Kuma, we are here, and UK, American government and government that. Because you can put through here. Got to be anyone to Mumu Kruma once and don't to here.
Ah,
what I say?
Once in the UK, and Tuntum the UK, the foot road in the UK.
They say, Mr. Frey won't call from Mukruma and say, so be who once now Kruma, and they know the moment if we gun and once I see a buy and over. What I say? Nabisa, Ubi or Tia was in Tontumakan Ukrumada. No meka. Me a man £1,000. So no to make an ukruma than to a magic with me. Say a day, a quine, any cania, any sukua diner, a 2 bank keka, JB, missing a UK for most of binder, and Kamaka for once a bind. Go kruma. Uber put to at Samentiano. Cement is written or site, 2 room for true, and so almost a sound bind. Ye can't a buyer. The fundamentals near here, party economy. A hope and idea here and a health. And some quite education now, what you did in other home. And you are essential in governance, education come home. What I say. But here in the case, young parking kind, now you're prepared to see in Punto 20. You put the selection where that the permanent debate. Because a crime now, why no popular say 48 and the whole West Africa. Again, benefit will be on not say domain crew, when you was hard so. Again, benefit and will be on not say the last rate of the country when you're free, 48 and Adia obeti me aya mo bia benefit bi no e say social intervention bi say education na ye ka no uwi a che economy no obi a wote last rate of Ghana no economy ko ya e ka na nko ya e ka no nti economy ya dia ye mfa joke enko ho nti so ubu oman na say economy no go for manage ye jokes ya ujoku oman for no omo lifestyle you got chairman Sambonsu because I didn't know we free speaker a majority leader didn't know we free minister more the and for them we research because I didn't know you free
yeah
and I bisa I want say I'm the campaign or more you know how effect how influence and the chairman Sambonsu I know campaign win we bisa I bisa o nam say campaigns how often and we say chairman Sambonsu campaign train you say I want say no Chairman Sambonsu ko kan no kreba akopɛ ɛna Kufado ɛne the team na mafia Chairman Sambonsu Chairman Sambonsu kan no prɛ ampa sɛ yɛkɔ cabinet meeting a economy no board analysis and chair no was far better than one the Bawumia was chairing saa no kro wentiro what I see saa no kro wenti Galatians 4:16 osme kan no kro nti madana motamfo ana because yen name pefe say About be a economy no beti na ya. Our ye try and tested, our ye refine and define airlines maintain. Enya mahama. Enya ba wumia. What we say iron food a trade. Why you hold match no kwa
yeah.
Na trade no so no see e be ka ye ho trade goes with economy. Ko adwadie ni sika denam. Mpu be diga e mfididuma e production. Nti mo ton a mo to a mo send no na sika be o man no. Enti wonu obi oye good manager wontumi nko adwadie. Wontumi nko adwadie. I would say Ghana ye classify regions ya make us more or less omo poor at times omo time fast and region ka ho. Do you know why? Omo ye businessmen and women over there.
I see.
Obi odi be da bi ohuska. Diska wo de ho. Aha, enti say obi ono ahwe adwadie hu nkomodie wo wiase fa na nyina ma wiase nyina say ye fre 74 a omuti aboma omuti madwen ma wiase adwadie sikasema koyie no. Bo bo betena bia no on balance maintain din. Decide pa we free wo country no mu a we are highly blessed with that tap. I say we should be more mining nyamfa so. Se see ba bia ya duru ya crossroad. Enye de why be pen o. Je bia ye koto aba. Ehunu mahama no. Ye na de ye man share ne nsa e no be see school dan. And the who no. That's fine. Akupado, ye de to aba man e de hu no. But alanchramante won to aba man no. Na mmom de wo no mu no na wa exhibit amayam fa so da mo ma. I don't you use as a leader. E ma no solve problem na o man no mti sia no.
Lawyer ma misa wo. Because ma misa wo ye misa ne say I mean Otaba Ghana Ekow the last 8 years they compare from 2012 up to 2016 2020 and about 2024 Otaba Ghana Ekow back to UK now what who any level and degree of development be at least one who said there is an improvement in the lives of the people in Ghana.
One said so Bibeka said Bibia unko so the knife has so there now no kwafo Bibia koso na enye no na Ghana for hwehwe one say football cry e ba coach no we good no every team building the team no on the defense and an method and an attacking role one of building the team
yes
me say I say amamu no mu bu no Ghana ho no esidien so e dey information akufa ado na government na ebo e dey system no mo body and system. What I say, I don't know more no enya bibia o. I to say obi enya sika na instead so obi to use sika gidi socially no. Now they have to talk cars. Now we see adan. Adan na we so see awie. Enu bi sa system ni bi na kufa do mo ran no Ghana ho mayen.
I see.
Because over advanced countries to say aburuchira ewe ya. Ye can development ya e reflect to akwan o.
Oh, sir.
Development human resource. I want to kind of take you free because a pioneer dying there a automatic. Say we lead the BIS we see a demand for the baby. Then we are quite more fast. And it automatic. There's no two ways. But whereby the human resource capacity no rise a development and who the real development. Now me you find. How many months you need? Even need to square meal. I will Ghana and but no friend say a development. You can development and yet on my end or no. Say I find you're too so. Debbie. Now me amend the 12 free Ghana form for Ghana being quite a Bosiano. Me make messy fear to some area me feel who be ourselves so. I don't swear. Me mean Lumbia. Oh, and I done myself a buy to America. You won't call a message there. Me di man ni pa krama omunyam paso free me so e de ball man no nti se wo si dan na wo yi kwan a ene yam for achievement development ye wonu mienu ye wo social amenities and ye wo the real development ne e ba mani pa ni aduma ye nya ba bi di omutitu e kwan ye social amenities ene no e ye normal socially no ene ma ye oni pa abra bom na esa wo ye ene automatic esa wo ye nti niam a mo di assessment now no aba America for no to no me for America last 2 weeks it we do UK aba America for no to no America for no hwe the to aba o mo hwe cost of living and the to aba cost of living and the to aba because kwan na aban bi aba o be no Ghana no ɛnyɛ ne sika na ɔde yɛɛ ɛyɛ ɔman no nyinaa yɛ sika na ɔde yɛɛ nti nea sɛ wotumi toto ma yɛn na yɛtumi mfo yɛhotɔ yɛn no wantumi anyɛ no wɔfeeli wani mmɛgya yɛde to aba nti sɛ wokɔto aba yɛmisi a wo sɛ nkurɔfoɔ no mu yɛ dwa na ɔmu di dwa ɛnna dwa deɛ te sɛ wɔ Ghana nkurɔfoɔ capital ahye wode no to nkyɛn a wode mohwɛ mu radio na mo yɛ no Ghana nyinaa no media stations no advert kwa sɛ te sɛ wɔ Ghana advert kɔ fam because nipa ne miska wode ba betua nneɛma no yɛ nto nti sɛ wobu ɔman a anyansanfoɔ man mu te sɛ amanɔne Europe ne UK ha yɛ wɔ no ɔmo assessment no ɔmo yɛ no cost of living ɔmo yɛ assessment ɛnyɛ kwan a wayɛ ɛkwan deɛ ɛyɛ automatic ɛsɛ ɔyɛ kwan sabe obi asi fie a ɔmfa wuram de kɔ fie oyi gate to no kwan no ɔfɔ hɔ wura ne fie nti sɛ wobɛyɛ aban a o first business a ɔne Ghana for na asase contract ne sɛ wobɛma cost of living no ayɛ measured na obi atumi live within the system obɛnya aduane adi ɛni kwan so obi nya sika dan ma so tomato aduane adi woyɛ sa nya aban na woyɛ nti moment a bɛma cost of living abɛyɛ problem to go by na wo come by no woma corrupt ɛne sɛ the social vices na ɛkɔ so wɔ ɔman no because nipa ne means of survival nti tam bia no bɔne ɛna ɛkɔ soro crime rate kɔ soro what I say nti nneɛma na ɛkɔ na yɛyi ani na MPP na NDC no we are joking ɛnyɛ nne na bɛba wo
so is it a system
nsuansɔre bɛba ɔkyena
okay nti ɛyɛ system no ɛna efeli anasɛ mpanyinfo a yɛde yato aba ma wɔde gidie de ahyɛ wɔn nsɛm na ɔmo na ɔmo feli system no
yɛka system yɛde adeɛ yɛwɔ system of administration yɛwɔ system of management what I say nti so bi ka system a mɛte na yɛsɛ asɔre bi si yɛbɔ mpaeɛ ama economy no mɛte na yɛ mesere how can you pray for economy ɛyɛ mediocrity kɛkɛ nkurɔfoɔ bi a yɛde tumi ahyɛ ɔmo nsa no ɔmo na ɛtumi de nimdeɛ ɛtoto fam ɛtɛn ne nneɛma ma nneɛma tɛn ne ɛmɛ nya result asɛ nipa na ɔdi w'anim yɛ corrupt na ɔnim nimdeɛ a you are doomed ɛno na ɛde yɛ bɛduru bɛyɛ bɛduru mɛtuma ka kyerɛ wo sɛ most of officials on this government in Wisconsin, the various assemblies now, omu development, the various areas.
Yeah, sure.
Again, corruption. Again, there's a basa. Again, there's a basa. Corruption. What I say? Corruption. Corruption. What kind of say? Yeah. Chrono. Omo chrono. Omo minor chrono. Yeti kroma. Mo say Ukraine war COVID-19 ti wiase ayeden. Mete sansem na o ana ye mesre. Nti okay senka ye hwe amama no kra na de he na ben Ghana no UK de na ben Ukraine say ye hwe distance ya
oh I think say Ghana ben sa
say Ukraine no kra na ono ko ntokwa no san ko bodo bosia are you serious yeah serious because who bu o mind no bit Ukraine for ko ntokwa na ka say no nti affect o mind you are not serious. When you serious, what do you COVID-19 tax? What do you levy? And the young fan say you can't maintain as can what is the impact? And two more way a 2-3 months, that would say, yeah, ready. I would say the entire leader. Leadership are set to solve problems, and now have about the who leader. And the meeting work as I and now send my. But Sasemba me am fanche and I went to man fanche me or sit down and say and I know.
Yeah.
And she's so person who is all leaders here, whereby a problem is aba. Say problem ba. Now we confident me answer we are actually only leaders. And then I'm also you come to say our man. You need leaders. You need leaders. Because not me what SS. Oh Pokuari. Now we teach any Mr. Him. Only mass and a pass Mr. Him be not show mass here. Onua ankasa ni made na bo tumi ntira ma won ti ase ebi na bo me da yɛ mo no
oh
how dey ni bia
how
oh me ka kyerɛ hɛ yɛ hwɛ ni sei bo me ama lectures bi e wo wi ase bo me akyerɛ ade 2016 ɛkyɛn university bia wo Ghana lectures ahodoɔ bo me ama ɛ ɔkɔ na e ma akora ahia na ɔlecture wɔn but pragmatically no yɛ de o man ne ma no and some of the kind book no o tumi be to for money effective for lifestyle na that be So make sure say Bomia economist or what? So Bomia IT or what? Because it's a Bomia in identity. Our different president. Two trouble Bomia. Why mistake? Okay. Mammy or Tigaso. I told to see a picture. Or for fun to the free Burkina. It be Drugana, a big picture. And so Mammy betting out on to see no, and your BSC dear free get the best school fees, any bet your car, gas and transport. And it doesn't have one. So you can know what you will and those not buying a picture now, women the maton. And to see a kind of economics of those in Petaya, they are far better than the economics of Ghana at the moment. A man of TTB money good, as in Kofu. Walk of an empty by and also a minor say, my man of TTB one is you, my name of Bona, I had into on economics nation. But the management of economy, we good the same. And see media mess Ghana for. Oh, my young political party in Kotwaba. Yet two abamali dayan too many pa I can't say party. Or sono Chiliano of a Fantonia, yet two abamano. Yet two abamani pano, Ginas Hadi and Echino. Put here in summer walking off and a braba obo. Pe Ghana Bedawi. Under Kofor regime. I want to tell Major Padia Fire. A papa will free me, you're a gift, and find the cleanse. You mean enough to tell Major Padia Fire. Mahama buy the same thing course, so Mahama at a point. If you would tell him as a vice president, because he and Tom, and I am farmer as Gracia. One is asking me. One thing. A Kufa Dubai.
Yeah. And
Sasia walk a crap. I or manager Padio. Not to Tafa. Not to Tony Chief. After Assassin. What talent you? What talent you? I am corrupt. I am corrupt. And I know when you are paid and I want to be on your corrupt. Or send me, for when you say, send a young answer as you are the next generation even yes at the train. Uber UK high here. I die UK for Nisino. And you're phone throw. Or more prepare conduct the next generation into UK. And near my one underground and also send him a assassin.
Wow.
Or train and near my sack is saying our assassination. Underground, overground, animal national assassination. Or master swab for swap, and our reserves are sent. Ego, I have forest. You can run them be a forest, the economy service will be a idea. And yes, we need your mobile. Now, or no, I would then know what we are. What take a real work to a compares animal. Yes, I know it. Chroma, I want the 24/7. We are not to. Who know would you come? I never be entro. Or say, when you am planning the debate. Eh, be now one by a chino. I have another plan. Until the Omoyan say, Cruda and Adana woman 8 years, no move in high rises. Buildings at the man or mine said, with my reserve assassin. And I had the end. Assassin and come with that two over the years. Move about tons as an affair. Most of them will correct. Now, what your mom, Alan Samantha, some woman be a president here. So, be a bit a community, we are quite a feeling we should domesticate and come. Because in your Ghana for as you said also. A good father just 500 million ultra tax. Kwame Jabaje 1,500 ultra tax or Stadio. Biba, who's you? And today that's a phone. I by example. Don't say or mining and the kind of teacher. And to no cry woman say, I like some government not urban offer education class or say. Teacher near ya point to a woofing kind. I could be a shanty center. It's not what I didn't know behind the amount. Because on mine there's small. Said the year Trabama MP. I'm a bank. I'm a discuss on high dine trouble. All fear that. If I am a set teacher, Nino, I'm going to be in the chat. Who will be my so or soon in mine. Not you also free Kumasi Bank and attack rather than behind the amount of attack rather when you're in the theatre. And what problem? Common sense, Chroma. Yeah, more being free. Ebia Stratford, Enco School, Ebia News Greenwich, Edientra. Abana your system say. Moments ya will two up and up to teaching, or stress up. Some of the school no man pressure. Ultimate rest. Because distance no school no. Never I mean to me monitor crime movement. Into a mobile, I will live within the vicinity no one. Say monitoring betting your cost. But once Ghana, I thought that was a UK. Find an in a corner side in a parking lot. So what was this idea?
Yeah.
A young amount could agree on where say UK foreign station in an only parking lot that UK near Shada. UK Brunino security tight in the sense that oh maybe a coin rough or perhaps more Kwamu straight to monitor will be a intro where's our name. Or your monitor.
I see.
Again, I me ten kind. The see our 10 kind we year adwuma. Now bawo ebia Western Reading School. That bana ba point free. But ya we year adwuma what ma kwa community wakola no. Utumi nya sa adwuma no. And the system na ye dey ya post ni sa na makwa na wrong. Nipa o ma wi school mu nya adwuma ye nyina no. Enya sa adwuma na eni ho. Corruption na man kwa we nyina ka fi. Mpanfo na tiskara gombotom. E na mo titi fi. And so send this ade na chi. Wa dwen ya wo say metuma MPP and this and many adwuma ye nya no kre. Omuni plan bi ade ma mutweu. Abusu apanyi kwa enyini mienu. Mahama bedi bi hu de oye. Ese ma de next alternative alanchiramantie kwan. E ma de woni mu awiase nyina yusu ni pen no. Ode be ye adwuma bo man no man ni nya future. Se se ntimi nya wei. E be se ato aba ma digital. Digital ne nya de foforo bi ase e wo honum dada. Enyo obi na de aba. Alanchiramantie ko fa Friday wear African print. Na ye ni Friday wear. Ni ye woni ye mpewo. Na Ghana ni pe force atale sen se obepam timata ale ahye. Alanchiramantie introduce ye no. Abeye ade ase o man no. Abe create adwuma friend say fashion design. O bi e pam bi. Abeye adwuma nkofo ye. Alans mi discount be shem am mo pamentale ne dodo. De da pamon ne akoton. Oni Ghana fo a e wo UK ankwa say Ghana for high 125,000. Oh UK nkwa. London, and so I can say Germany, France, America. Who can we ask for nine in our woman? Ghana for a welcome to Mdos was in the pair what they were brought up for Nina.
Oh, really?
What me produce? Oh, yeah. Because Brunga for about what to know, a new 2 million, right?
Yes.
A new 2 million. But population a what UK. Last time I checked 125,000 plus. Oko America, only close to 180,000. Germany, almost 80,000.
Wow.
Oko France, also as only 66,000. Oko Canada, Hoka, the Ajinsemu. And to put two figures when you together, ni pair what Amanone Ghana for a while going to Mdos saying Ghana for or what Brafuna. And she said, what to me, a branded Ghana near many years now spot to Bahanoma, who bring more cash at a war, man. I don't know. It's only a leader when you down a bit my son, man.
I see.
Because you're Krumano. If I can take a such a chow, your shop about corner, some one of my boys in the canoe. But we believe what you could be. Chow, I hear my can tell this Anya man, a corner could be. A bit of to toss out to man of Google and Sano. And then a man, you know, you should. Ghana. You getting that. And you scared of video mine. The panel sounds like the more production here cost what demand in our home. Now you to know offense when you're Jumaya. Now come and I resilient. Wait, I just simple logic. Come on, go for you to plan the ending produce. 1 year or man, and 2 budget yet 1 other pocket near Madiaba. Said Diana, we see not as kind of much and you know something kind of good room. What you plan? Sister Namorani, you're poor. Alan say, you was school of mice, your engineering school. I won't find engineering courses. And your school are there. Yɛde local companies nurses squad dining in a message monitor 7 among first canon profligate spending and we are minor yet mess more schools other schools you know until the more you to need see a dino I be never be to school for Nekono. Now you 2 years from Manum see a quadruple was and some medium on the phone but what I gave was free China for wasn't the crime and a contract but some first carry group are you too serious now we are incessant bet me creative big men was system no moment bit host to Ghana's economy no amana solid and what's no go munuma most of pressure mo go munuma me panasem ntimegu no I didn't let me tam say 25 million sign the kobu bank ya hoka $9 million and $9 billion how can you do this it is also your economy and power what is that mistake we now we go over 400 jobs financial for the country okay o mine to aka no adwuma na be o mine adwuma yeti kai no de be mam what created when my man for ne you must send tax or would be full car na system ni move okay over restaurants like Ghana nyina Chinese and the other foreign companies in India or yet when we no access can go room or you access can go room nti omo just can free Ghana for no one da bo room no the base savings no the economy no move because when we try say we say nyansa ni yetrim before say economic has in intro Bro, me have a catch like Ghana for say go for oil business. Now when you put the semi catch in so catch in you as so deal with so. The answer is serious. Go for oil. What is the meaning of that? Who to oil will chrome? When to me and yet better deal, I'm a oil no quam on it. Now, what do you see casting up or talk? Now you say, oh, you buy it in Timmy, go to call you oil. Are you people serious? No way. The person is a good economist. Nasadi and a bow mine, a total concert. I'm going to tell no more, sir. Or say, Mugov, to only serious. One may be Mr. Gary. But what's wrong with your countrymen? So to be so good at the quality oil, whoever or two oil will come. I didn't see a cabinet 90 months and I say, I'm all you now year two. Your percentage in it, yet young crude, no. Our term, I refine the idea of near oil, no. Brunia was so waiting into or do could never do crew man or benani. Not better me the car, what's about better free war. 1 man, and I say, young she has a patrona year to at the end, your percentage, the idea you could work more. I'm my engineers, my yes, and I bet you that I find young farmer of war. I think it was a fire or more good when you bet you a bit I opine. Meanwhile, what made the patrona call Amanone? No, you are as a petrol wide and to make the good quack with your oil. Are you serious? Mrs. Man, you care for Ghana, she say. Adia Aka, Ghana for Macas and Penfunian and said, and Comuks almost said, I Ghana ma. Who said, I need Ghana pen for more local ladies in a more man. I don't quite know because so I am a foreign, Vortic, a foreign company, no this kind of Kunkum. Venna, Belaqua, and ne, Yakakuna, sorry, me not bet more. Minano, foreign companies, no one is kind of Kumu. People couldn't be but when the Pankunya transfer credit from on an eba or man. Those why you need to your prune China dos. A break will require 1 real, a walk room.
And this is a day.
Yes, serious. Sesiano, the walk or 2 bar. Fish number 13. Not to Abanama and Samantain. Sabi, Mr. JB Matias and case can I make parliament speaking my and Samantain that because I like to maintain this called about me. It can bind the whisker. Name yes, here will problem. Yeah, probably problem. Am I as a people? And Nipo also listen to the predicament you are facing now. Hey, Alan, 1 year careful. Not much mistake ya. See, I can't go for oil. I'm sure. Near Ghana, Mano, the alcohol oil. Moon your back on Lukuru. I didn't bother the idea Ghana, because they say no. Moon to me while you more. Because I don't call you oil, the other way you be away. Who to me? Young kind of crunch your home. Alan send me bar. All the overhead casting in a mess crab for system. Nakas na abebu habo a choku ni penti mi twa duty ni nyie ma ye ni free na nkofo atimanya car at the cheaper rate e mara wanya car na fofo na road na o twa road work auto fuel no na kwan ni yeye na ye toes no ye nya bitwa de ye yakwan ye se ye nya leader onye kromfo amamo nka no corruption wo ka corruption dia na o ma fo mo adi leader onye kromfo se onfa o man sika ngu ni botom no de be ye aduma se alanchremantia Ghana ni bia no go for MPP. Obi ntimi fa ne san se alanchamanten so se wo o masika ba ni ho. Na no trade fair o mo ton kwa alanse mempene. Kino frata na san contract mo ton trade fair. Alanse yes $30 million nyes ka bia sen kempo ye de ma Ghana ni anka nkame. Ye de ma foreign abaji amaja fa de kese se dia community me nyesa mistake no. Na kino frata ata finance minister ati ma san am ya to ade na ma oho ma jiska na fa. Alanse me nye o mo se ye de be mo bia o campaign so no me interested. Many women penina mimu nanso nyame ne si hene nyame mfa edom anim kunim da oman bia mu nipa o makoma mu tie no musuo nyankopon eti omuni pese eti oman o channel light adum o channel light aba cars ne kwa na yusufu e no ene ya pack ni nyina sisi wo no okokumase ene akra nyina metro mass fo ba so de ba bebre ngu garage wa asese de mahama na anu ya ayarelo esini nyina asese guga
esisi wadruso yes esisi wadruso
what I say and to when I'm a banner electric buses na the end. When Franklin sounds a you to Sabi Jimmy, into no baby about you so. Would they be about air qua? And come maintaining po, no found granas, none of from grass of car, a binya come from Mega, a binya big from school. Monfan some fun and crown of come from the cheaper rate, then depending on your body. Yet your mouse will teach your mind. Baby light, no baby soon, baby car went to me, or see me teach your mind. Are you serious? And to sort of get the flower pot. Enough, I progressing touching Gadawa. One ring Ghana. Why bring for out here on Qua? No one is mistaken. And Marasun, second a year to abandon your door, so you better keep confirmed decision. Actually, I'm not paying for the say a young Quasia for, especially where coming us and for the Manuesi. What for about MPP in film watching? Or so by interchange amount. For interchange, or my die. Sir. Central Market is okay. Omuja to mfiese ni. After who say vote no why dia mo no. Na nipa ko jiro say mon ye. Na no e just hwe do mo de ye say by election.
Yeah.
Musa machines ko bu ho no. Ye to aba ne wi mo dia di nyina.
Kumawu so sa.
Me go mo koye bi wo Kumawu.
And I say no.
And never be a omokoye jachi question.
Yeah, I say no. Yeah.
Moye the same thing ho. Enti me catch the minute to them say, "Sound kokрафo we mo ho." E your personal gains. Omo do mind your business. Enti wo to aba. Ha wani na fi wani na bie wani. Lastly, Debbie, opa yemfa omo aba no. Candidate and no running me take it now my day ban. Take it ben a year refine a challenge na maintain the other work at me. Take it ben and they refine one a challenge na maintain take it no day ban. So for fun na po at the pair by Omia. Bo me anya trustworthy. Bo na po broker and now na opo.
Oh really?
For Mahama oh yeah na po you as running mate. Can some people call for man debate that I positive. Kaba ko tell me. Na me for man. You hear na po as running mate. Can some people waka a national issue. I call for national debate. I be bo my. People discussion on what debate the po that I positive. Kaba ko. E be you. Oh me na nkasa ye fail we failing oba. But me any identity. So yeah economist, so yeah IT obi nim. And o de nam na po ejo ka ro nam take it way negative. Mahama fail that. Na no pokwaji my system no ntiase no namu na oba ukọ fa chada mo kana asem ya chada de okaka ne idealistic and real what I say oh na be no okaka chira mo keke the runmate ye hwan chada the runmate ye hwan bisa ho say the runmate ye hwan
oh one Dr. Bibi oba refinity
me say chada ba mu say obepe diplomatic passport keke akwa de ba bi atena enyo mampe no obepe di omu nsu chada ye element of MPP a total humiliation at the corner. But she rallies the maintain. She on one castle. Dear one in Moody will bet by ye. Yes, I kind of crash there. One Sabi Jabi. Something for Masala or mobile. Why not? Say, oh, bank out to the Badis here and never be with him. Ye a cunning Jim, a brabom, or you are gentle or didn't who on the fee catas, on yet. She said, "Only Kawa. Why about what to the baby? Second to Masala. Why about what to the baby? Nasha Alan, the running Kwame Usu that don't call. The cancer Kwame Usu wine. Bodini Mammy. Daddy. Kwame Usu. Oh, my downqua and a visa. Check the background.
Yeah.
Oh, background that killed the Dano. Or your own answer, and yes, and Johnny Keko.
Yeah.
Or your mini lawyer. Or your lend friend, or sign ye economist, or sign into housing units in a bad dance here, sa area for you good, or sign ye will be a sports so or you good, and if you're packaging and their mamma, so package, never tell the compare na po, never compare cheddar, ne running mate, never compare a quite many running mate, never compare no pukajimai. Say yeah, first category to win now. And someone take it no, they might Ghana for their best take it where in a national debate. Mundi debate, now one fan of crank council, now Mundi debate say, then they have best take it. It is what now. The Ponangas I can't say, but Menangas wasa. Now, not to plan the Ponemo of Ghana president. Ah, ready now. I want to know you. I want to know Bruta. Mahama be here, you do, yeah. And carry a box site in your box site, or to consider a Kitty man. If you see the Mamadia, you can't get a no be overnight, but then it's Kenya Ramano. Some profile in I them young, James, I must say, and it's a dear Mahama New Year say, but many years and to my name of many video minus one. Obia baby, Tamanum call, no for formula, and free say, no, they didn't say you couldn't yes. Ama, Namasumagu. Na yekum yesu ehu se sanka obagidi anka yanton no enti alanchiramantina akufado nyal class hu se ajapade deal no ontimi nyusu no as a scapegoat as a mediocre ama ne nye de ono pem man nti a omokofa ba omia force ade ne be see MPP for enemies on emeli de oman no eye akufado part 3 na mopese mu vote for ana eye akufado chapter 3 utu ba omia what am akufado chapter 3 because ba omia ntimi control affairs of the nation.
But lawyer, you know why? One, during 2016, Alan Kojo Chimati was an MPP member, and you guys, MIA who say Nana is the best person. MIA na yet to abade ma Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which I know you voted for Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 2020, the same thing happened, and it looks like Alan Chimati free mupe. All of a sudden, the narration and the.
Baba when I was exceptional student to be on one call, to make a 10 once, but school in 100. She said, yeah, on a 10 once, and I be on Kamunya Zero.
I see.
What I say? Yeah, and there are sectors on Chairman TV. Young first sector by sector. Near Juma, Ubia as a minister of the board mine.
Very well.
I'll more, yeah. Young found compared the other ministers. Some ministers, you're more. Same, watching Alan, your president, and I remember your president. Near see me my appointment here. Alan, your president here. Messa, me maintain the document. Oh, Alan government in because the mind has the trackers who met my Jumano, but go for be man of kind. Me maintain a document. Now, Mahama, my communication minister, or to make us a fine. Mahama to me manage. Oh, yeah, on Pineda Mahama, man communication minister, while I have me. Manya Quenya as mentioned, Sana Mayeno. Now my cheddar, party youth organizer, Abana Yuno. Oh, yeah, me mouth break down. Me yeah, we are. Now my yet cum advices to the party, no more to party for because no more records for Honor. Timaya no in area, you know, if you can't tell them, no, my organizer, because only good, wait to organize that, you know. Yeah, no, Fado, my own party for the area, you know. Now, mamma. Baumia, Ako as auditor of Bank of Ghana. So, company my so no last one. I'm MPP 4 year primaries. Uko sa upper west, upper east.
100%. Yeah.
And hear me say, I say, Baumia na lunch na man. Anna asantifo nyina tuma asantini baako. Anna obi oye onya asantini anya bia. Nke bekasa asantifo mpempofu bi asem. But look at what happened. Look at what happened. And already a tribalistic. Obviously, I want to be a class-like leader. There's only to move on. Nana be able to make us say, "Aye, but we are community come for you and Trabaman." And then they're tribalistic, you and yet against religious division. Alan Tamatika be there. It's one why you're born. You can put a syndrome. And Sanka, in some way, now, Medina Maui. Sankala na for Mexican, Robert minister, and our book or Nupia. Come on, catch today.
But who's a brochure for me to send me messages? Me banner ya disanko mono.
Go Ghana for Mama Yina.
Hey, Eja, Neda, someone of African in our Hassing.
Mampayi John Mahama say what the 24-hour economy is Ababwa a binding and grand human Ama Waye Juma, the Mooning Inara.
Nasa and she say, and then wash any more coin say a befrimwaba.
Mampayi Mahama Pese, when you make a nip or new on due, it's our sword also. Bit to say, DVLA, passport office, port, customs, any and grand human could be to say, 1 hour done in Yanni agro processing factories. Any companies are ya kwanya kese esisi adan. Be ye adwuma edanu mu nchiche mu miensa. Me che say don hwen watwe bia.
Woka se emwa be hu asem na woke.
E ba don ankran nyuma na Mahama betete to no so amo. Na wa yere bambo mu asanso abo mu sikasem kwa. Na watete nkane abo nso amo. We na ye friend of Formula 133.
Hey, eja na Formula Benz no.
E che say adwuma baako nipa miensa be no edanu nchiche mu miensa.
Wow, we dey eden sakra
Formula 133. Obia bedidi. Tuabama Sakre Papa. Tuabama John Mahama. NDC.
Hey, Auntie sending a photocopy ni. We won't match on Namoko say, dear Neko.
Auntie Ama, of course, na quite a university. Nasika me de mana kwakra na atumiti paye. 2,500 a year. Me ko fane and na Ghana yeti.
Oh, esi. Na se we de woni how cry. Want to say NDC ne John Mahama say wo baba mu. En kra wo pese wo ko university o man ne de no. Afia edin kan no. Wa fa sa aka ni nyina. Say ye technical university, college of education, nursing training. Ana say de ka ho nyina. E ho ka nyina wa fa. Afia edin kan no. free.
Hey, sir. Where do you say yasamodeo? Ebema ye koma hayo.
Esi, na say ye no nko. Enkra wo mo ewo school mu dada. Wo to ma de sua so. Mama se wo ba. De bibia ye fe student loan plus beba. Wo mo betumi apply na o ma je bosia. Wo mo de beto o ma de sua so. It is a course to say. Wo do second year. Eno an say student loan plus. Wo koji bi na o de atoya ne home sua so.
Oh, mampanyi mahama. Ya me nshraw.
Esi ye no nko. Ye nuanu ma sabe wo mo edi dam a wo pese wo to home sua so ko sua pon mu no. So mama so be mo ma ko university no free a won't ya.
Oh, eni mampanyi mahama. Yakupon hra yefunu a wo wo.
Ensakra yemre ni. So be man sakra ye papa. So be ma John Mahama ne NDC.
All right, so yembra na ye me read the messages kakra na the way I precious ya ba me phone no so na wie nya asem ketwa. Na abrochirefo ni na e de astarte efrefre. So as usual memo mo 5 minutes. Mo de me ne mo na wo ha. Later in the afternoon mesa ma mo kwan Emma mo me ne mo edin komo. But abrochirefo no mo name number no. Mo betumi astarte afre WhatsApp number no na free. Yedin komo ansana Brigadier General Nunu Mensa ababetena se one Yeraka Wilson. Nti ebetumi yedin komo. Well, you might have an opposing view or comment. Obetumi abami yedin komo. Hello.
Hello, JB. Good evening.
Good evening, boss. Bajo Henny.
Patrick Andrews.
Yeah. Andrews. I think Sebra. Yes. Mikai. Mami Tiominia.
Now, JB.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I'm highly disappointed about how the man was arranging the position or clarify the former president as a
communicator,
as a spokesperson for communication. It's not good. In fact, it is a very big platform, and I think, sir, I think a woman literacy now or apologize because you cannot classify former president say Obayan communicator. It's an insult to his personality.
Very well.
It's not good. And one man enough time. I'm better than so if you say Obayan the political is Obayan campaign nama around there, then you should have also called other political party. No, I'm supposed to join them. But it seems like we're one way too much. Even though we have enjoyed his lectures and then the concept of being here, but all the same, no. On my patrol.
Very well.
We call it a whole president. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Say on your panel, I mean, a constructive analysis and a constructive criticism. Or any other opposing viewer, you can just bring it on. Nafe yetimi edin komo ewo all these issues and more. Okay, I don't know, but hello. I don't know what is happening. Well, okay. Okay, bet me afre. Mo name me WhatsApp number no. Bet me afre me WhatsApp number no. I don't know. I'm say line jame kakra, but I think it's better now. Yes, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. But gentlemen can.
Michael, ni Mikasafi UK.
Michael, but you too. Hello, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Yeah, JB.
Yes, but you too. Me too can.
Yeah. They didn't kind medal lawyer nasi. Wachire what the aku school pa. Wachire niyama bibre. Niyama bi anaye nim. Na me obi be kasa sisi ase. Oni kwanse wo ma.
Eno ye na dwenchire. So you can also bring your view.
Na dwenchire. Ena me jina se okasama no etia obi a me jina mu na mapanache because ye nipa.
Yes, sure.
Obi fuma obi mfumu enja nti the America kakra ne se JB aba ye kwatwe yi yenhwe na sane ye omampani kofo kan se hwe wasetram ne to aba no obi bia na nhwe na setram no onto na aba sane ne de kono ananka afa mfikira anko obi kura timi to bo no afa di no ene ye de 5 cedis ne to a ene Ghana ye salary ye sen ana yɛde saa nneɛma no akɔ high saa nneɛma yɛ ebu ayɛ din wɔ Ghana too much nneɛma bu ayɛ din too much yɛyɛ sɛ Russia Ukraine war Russia ne Ukraine for nso kɔm didi mu ɔmo to ɔmo kama o ɛna yɛ maame nom no bi a wɔwɔ ntumi ne di 2 times a day obi bɔ no 010 obi so bɔ no 001 wɔn and sɛ obi ntumi mmɔ 101 o ɔmo ntumi mmɔ 101 first na nkobi bɔ 111 saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛka ho enti na yɛsrɛ yɛpa kyɛw Ghanafoɔ yɛsrɛ mo yɛde kotodwe gu fam kyɛ sɛ yɛntumi mmɛyɛ business bi a wɔ Ghana yɛsrɛ mo monto aba pa monto aba ma obi a wɔbɛtumi ama Ghana ahotɔ aba kakra obi ani wɔ wɔbɛtumi aka sɛ Ghana wɔna ma sika da even though ɔbɛkyerɛ kora JB sika ne da fam but obi a wɔwɔ nimdeɛ na wɔbɛtumi adi ne nyansa ne ne nimdeɛ kakra aboa na yɛn nso so a yɛyɛ temamufoɔ no sukuu kakra a yɛakɔ no yɛtumi nso so de yɛde aboa ama ɔman ne economy no atumi agyina ne nan so ɛno ne yɛkyerɛ n'amamuo ɛnyɛ nkurɔfoɔ deɛ na wɔyɛ no na yɛnhwɛ no yɛnyɛ na bɛka sɛ obi nkoto ama John Alan Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten nyankopɔn yɛ adom on the 7th December mekyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa nyame nhyira mo
that's it. Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. All right, okay. So still na me fa course kakra and we mo fan tell me as an answer me concentration akwa brochi force, but I mean of course you should understand in the recent times you wedding komo, and of course I also give you another chance say mo so me dem wedding komo nti me wi am be lines na tum na fe yes so you wedding komo. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, JB. What's then?
Me who here now, sir?
I don't wait because of me saga. Our friend then. How do you say yes or for UK? Huh?
Yes, lawyer June Ado.
June, or a lawyer. Or a lawyer.
Them are
or a lawyer, like in a lawyer.
Yeah, that is his title. That is what he's told me. So I know.
No, you see. Mm-hmm. Now you see, let's be really honest. You see, sometimes problem. One of the problems in Ghana is some of these things. We like titles. You get it. I'm not doubting his credibility. I'm not doubting whatever it is. But
but he's gone to a law school. He's gone to a law school and he's been called into the bar. So I mean, let's acknowledge that.
Okay, going to a law school doesn't make you a lawyer anyways. We all know that there'll be a campaign for Alan Chamate, which is fine. I mean, nobody's actually, argue with that, but fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But in some people who can, he's not factually correct on them. Do you understand? How can you say that? I am a strong, but into one can cham there in full that's the UK. And once in UK. These are trivial stuff. Don't do this. The era whereby people, in way about to the extent that people have traveled wide, and with the internet and digitalization or whatever, digital age, people know a lot of things. And some people are only their car because, in as much as you're actually educating people, people are also learning, taking a cue from it. I came on your platform for the whole week, the mobile platform, and I've been following the conversation. My own package them what's called commission I'm one of those advocates who believe that where we are right now, we don't need time. We don't have time for commissioning of projects. What we need is solution to the problems that we are facing. Which problems are we facing? We are facing harsh economic conditions. Those are what we need as a people. You understand? And he said, if you are a political party, you are an individual who wants to be the leader of a country, and you don't have solutions for our current problems, we have no reason to go vote for you. We will not even look at your direction. You understand? And sometimes, in some people, I'm not one of those people who like to do comparisons because there's extreme culture. You cannot compare Burundi to Ghana. It's not possible.
Definitely.
But what problem is that those who are claiming to be our leaders, these most of them know what school are
Mm-hmm.
So the question I keep on asking is, what school are is it how they are performing? Is it how they bought their country? Is it how they bought their systems? And that is the problem. And say, this is not a time for us to go and do trial and error. And I will tell you for a fact, everybody will have their own opinion. But for me, I think Alan Charlton is also going to be a trial and error person because he hasn't been there before. He hasn't been president before. He had the opportunity to say, fine. But the fact that you've been able to, you're a successful businessman doesn't necessarily make you like somebody who's going to be successful as a president. Then we actually vouch for him that he's going to be a good president and all that. At the end of the day, look at where we are right now as a people. And if you look back, the only alternative we have is John Dramani Mahama. Let nobody make any fuss about it. He is the only alternative that we have right now. And I know they'll keep on saying the alternative. In this age, people are using Dumso as a campaign tool. I am sure as if he brought Dumso. No, we don't do that. If Dumso patrol, time na President go forward, no Dumso one and no Dumso you.
Maybe WOHO.
Of course, so why don't we say that President Kufuor is doing so? It was Mohammed's time that it became so serious, and he took responsibility. He took responsibility that he is the president. He is going to fix it. He fixed it before he left power. He fixed it. Free SHS is a good policy.
Mm-hmm.
He started the progressively free SHS, progressively free. And the lawyer can say, also there, nobody will put obi intina for the Kanishi. No man about school was second. No. If at the Kanisha, Obaboko school, I want to brush area home. That is the motive behind the community SHS.
Yeah.
Community SHS. I live in Bolton. There's no way my child will go to school in Toronto. It's not possible. If I live in Bolton, I live in the Caledon region. The schools were about 2 or 3 schools. You understand? That is the main motive behind the community SHS. I am of the firm belief that if Mahama comes, the rest of those schools now will see, Obotriado, Martin was Dr. Yawiduchum or your STEM schools, which is a very, very good policy. Oba on Triado, Fonko Hinterland, on your East Legon Pet, what's a fata STEM school. On yet the affluent areas in the pet, take the STEM schools to the doorstep. Them are community SHS and it's take it to the doorstep of the communities.
Very well.
That is the message to Ghanaians. I'm not one of those people who are going to. This time, the young folks will be able to be trouble. We are telling you reality. Young Pau Chow, yeah, catch all the Shawasi. If 8 years ago you are better off than today, it's better you go back to reset.
Very well.
Papa. Thank you.
Thank you. With that say, also, my guest, Brigadier General Onua, is seated in the studios. Onche mene no be di nkobo na fe ya start na we will have a better conversation today. And now, so in the next 2 minutes, we can be doing some few calls from outside. Then we are not ya trust her. Very, very interesting. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, sir, but you're when?
Maybe a copy, and I'm afraid.
Yes.
Maybe one wording, pop.
Are they?
The boy basso. I would original so far, man, or pa, or some general friends, media journal, some of videos. And I'm some aperture for so Quenya. Yes, I know to maybe I say.
Yes,
so. Lawyer know about lawyer nice some of the kind. Meaning no crepa no the kind, maybe Casafi Belgium. And me Ghana man to abada. And I'm free Ghana Snami Accra at the age of 14. Oh, but I say me a big man. What I say? Yeah. 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 We work and I would want to Ghana same, yeah, because we contribute to Ghana economy.
Yeah, that's true.
omo ye adwuma ma me tue omo ka ne ade
and from your adwuma
first mo busuafo so amo so like yes aso mo so nyame ado what they say lawyer no kasa good entontom sem na wan san de and entontom mo ba bia wan san so ba bia me tutu so ba bia tano de pa so che me sure say no ka de sere keke o kan di agro but asa me kan say JB me nyini wo Ghana what you say me kan into no like say oba at that young age no na wudini na hwe Ghana the way it tie omu a wutimi say ye nya nyankopon ahira ye but ye nya mpanyimfo mo man di o man ni ka Ghana de kan ni kwan say ka obia esofa ka Ghana obia isikani
I see
because a chede nyankopon de che Ghana no won minim wiase be bi omo so bi like that Belgium has say then you why ye ni practically ye ni bibia to say Ghana wono and Belgium for the but more than 300 years could be no best of so they say I check that Ghana wono say been a Belgium for a while and over how many could be no best of Ghana nyankopon extra but in penifo media man name no and nyamia anche enu bi enu de enya bi
I see
but ena de say me kai no now you share omo bo pilot enu na so a me the outro my support for Alache Martin
very
well. But me share ne nyemo de agu akwan mu a that's it me na make us Ghana for ento abama man no because one betimi aboa
Madam
right
okay thank you very much. I mean, yes, Ghana for share mo adwen Ghana for mo amanone share mo adwen nti so betimi de adwen kire e de aba na afi yetimi e de nkomo. We have an extensive discussion one-on-one with retired Brigadier General Nunu Mensah, former Chief of Defense Staff. Heading the Bible din komo na afi yatwa your discussion so. Okay, my main local course kakra e wo hado mo say. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm Pacho Hweni.
I'm Satata. Yaso Samusuma. Tinoa, Wagman Sudra. When I'm yard. Now the brand Casano. Min sami chepa. Minya. Ghana for Yaho, young Ghana Francasa. See, young Kayan one boom. MPP. MPP. Again, Yami slow phone number one. But Catson be. And this is for 79. You win. What you say? Kufuo obetra so kufuo no cha kra Ekepkos obecha Ghana stadium nya obecha insurance ebua omani nya ndc oba what kwan on number 1 every sababio e da tofu and every asaba obeya Fred Kesi am omani nya who say again 25 million for the very value. Yeah, everything so yummy. 79. Why is it gold? Echo to Togo, oh my yay. When you start to Obama, 1 year or more money, yeah, cash for also. Look at the for me, more means here. Or him, mother, you are him about Guasodua and about Chakri. What is coming blue so? And was some poor film and or give me the answer. Mr. What are him, mother, TV. On the problem of Sammy, and clear my dean, don't matter for that. I say, or passenger, and some best Jodua, Nimba, or walk out, what the more do my yay, I'll go to my head. You can do what I can say, we don't know mercy. We saw him.
Thank you very much. Obana, why in it, and Afro Frostro, Enyabi, at me, Abaso, na Bibiaso to me, Akoye, 0556692445. 0556692445. Brana Yeni and Komo. Hello. Eja nyamene hini o.
Babala mi ni mi frebisu.
Mami nti omunia.
Nyame aduma china ye DN25 anniversary wa fashe bi wa panka oba nka beni beje papa.
Ewa he.
Ewo sun.
Sun.
Afashe bi kete ekosu bi wa anye easy.
Mate, meba.
Sun o jura pa o papa de nka memo bebi ada nka o ya memo sisifia ni bi so.
Fabi ko ho bacho.
Yo, mini abema Yakupo enshira. Na bebi a international John Dramani mama obia Yakupo enka papa no na obasun so a Prince Kojado Tebri o de nka bom e basun man. Sun bebunu na egu aye nya adwuma ye no papa yi ba ye o de nkran hye kese ye se hu bebunu nyina sero e de yenim anyame ya aduma 7 December Yen nyina ebe ko sala fe ne ato ama no se na bia oba beji sun akongwa na o mputu oma won se me nua be ma won se na ha o mititru kwa peace council na se nkofo ma organize se won be se peace park asem yi itu mi bi so how many years ni pia ko election kitu ebe kiko me no yen konko kire ya adwen na empa obi no mbedi yenim na obi akoko sala ya no potututu kwa to aba na onyonko di tu abo na beti what you say o se me dem kokukum nipa na nipa 8 ewu na mpefuti o man yimu what you say o ma meka hwe what you say ya tirebu ya kache president Akufo-Addo committee yi transnational power na hwe no mu kabia fo o ma kum nipa 8 for free o ma ko peseti awofo enti say obi mame o no obi popo no kum president ko enti e be ene da na enti prefu what o man yimu enti akamen ko anka president John Dramani mama man nko seriously because prefu na o mu da yenim ande what o mra mesa please council me say Yakubu be twa won ka wala won nyen nkofo papa enti kofu ete wuni ta won de enti won ba ne wu ya ko ma ba kata semwe na e ka kire MPP fu abatu ne kokoto no ye kokoto no finchim na sebi kokko no se won omu so won tia o be fifi akafifie na bra seriously because yan ko koto aba na sebi obi kokocha na no be foti o me shena ko no me boti o makum obi firi na o menya ne jase ada ye ko ifa ye ka kire won enough is enough. Inshallah, John Dramani mama, baby will be a Yakupon count 7 December. Ghana Funina, any dasso, Yakupon count, Brown and Yami.
Medasi, thank you very much. Mammy Fafre for Juma Diensia. Na, me papa, Enemia, me dofo papa, me nana, Akwaba. Brigadier, Papa Bibi Abokoze.
Mother room.
Nobody has say. Basi. Ame monza.
Me bench me pay.
Oh. But your mommy papa su mommy why? Mommy papa su mommy. So, but let me go for a quick commercial break. Me come back. Na me name papa I start edin komono. Na fe yenya ni uninterrupted discussion. Yeah, best see ya.
Ghana menyina yemreni o oyo man ye John Mahama ne Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajiman se wo baba mu a wo be se emesi kakrabia Women's Development Bank a man ko na be ye ho adwuma sikakrabia be time echi ama omobosia de ye adwuma ehun si ho ne ye ketu abi e free hairdresser fo so adesuafo ne yen afe na ye bi adwuma adepanfo emakuafo yen a ye nam kwan ho ton ade ne yen a ye di dwa abefo kwan so ene enwuma wodo a emada no nyina benya chefa wo mu a yenyi wo bia nsinchen no kwasam ne se John Mahama ne Professor Nana Jeno Pokwajiman ye oman panini na bedi eche wo man mu a emma benya gina bia papa suabama nsakrai papa suabama John Mahama ne NDC
Ago Ghana for Mama Yina Asia. Hey,
Eja, Neda, someone of African in our Hassi.
Mampa John Mahama say what the 24-hour economy is Eba Ababwa Abani and Grand Humanina Ama Waye Juma the Muninara.
Nasa and she say, and then wash any more coin say Ebe Frimwaba.
Mampa Mahama per se, when you make a nip or new on due is our sword also. Bit to say, DVLA, passport office, port, customs, any and Grand Human go be to say, 1 hour Danny and Yani agro processing factories. Any companies are ya kwanya kese esisi adan. Be ye adwuma edanu mu nchiche mu miensa. Me chese don hwen wotwe bia.
Woka se emwa be ho asem na woke.
E ba don ankran nyuma na Mahama betete to no so amo. Na wa yere bambo mu asanso abo mo sikasem kwa. Na watete nkane abo nso so amo. We na ye frɛ no Formula 133.
Eja na Formula Benz no.
E chese adwuma baako nipa miensa be no edanu nchiche mu miensa.
Wow, we dey eden sakra kese be bankasa.
Formula 133 obia bedidi tuabama nsakra papa tuabama John Mahama NDC.
Lots of messages pouring in on Facebook. Live Ewonia 95.1. And I'll have time to be reading all those messages for you. Akoto Benjamin, I said, this man is part of Ghana's downfall. He should shut up. I don't know which man you're talking about. Ophelia, he says, God bless you for all the good job you are doing for Ghana, Mother Ghana. Thank you to my brother. William Jesus, I say, JB, you are doing a very good job. I am Dennis from Ebuakano. Bless you, my brother. Even though the Europeans has tapped into the African wear markets. Yeah, even now. This is Audi Yarrow. Richard Divinity. He's making a lot of sense. More than the other parties. Amma Kofi said the lawyer is really speaking science. Interesting. And Ramsey says that they are watching me on the way from Germany, Hamburg. Ohineba Nana Kwesi. I said no peace, no peace is without justice. After Lion, I'm what is mommy to you? It's even that was it. Tell me my baby's mommy to you. To me, to you. But as I speak with you now, my father, your father, and our father, retired Brigadier General Nunu Mensah, former chief of defense staff, is here with me in the studio. If I start doing Komona Fe, yet to me, I taking it up from there. But so once again, my more Kwame Bio.
That's opinion.
And Mbocho, I
wasn't all, but Okodazi.
Okodazi, wow.
At the age of around 88, Okodazi.
Eko win him. Yami show.
Eko win him, but never be true to make and to make a.
Aha. First name suggests say you suggest. But how does it feel being a retired military army general and holding that big positions and coming, going on retirement? How does it feel? Like how does it make you feel?
We had wonderful people in the past. I lost one of them just last Sunday.
Oh.
And that has depressed me quite a lot.
Wow.
Air Vice Marshal or then Major General Ashley Larson.
Your Martin is in
there.
Oh, okay.
And very close to me.
Wow.
That means really caused me a lot of depression since his death. Why I'm depressed in there, he didn't want me to know that he wasn't well.
Wow.
Another doctor, why didn't you tell me? He said, old man told me I shouldn't tell you.
Wow.
To be worried about him. Very brave man.
Oh.
And the moment then I began to believe my own mortality. That you will also go one of these days.
Yeah, sure.
At age in Chiraboko.
Yeah.
Then what country are you leaving behind? What society are you going to leave behind? You won't be able to influence what's going on here. You can do so when you are alive, but when you are dead, you are no good to anybody. But then I can't say I won't say.
How about something I can say I won't say?
I mean, there's no government since Aden Clark, or governor of Gold Coast. I saw him in person, face to face. I've said with almost every government since independence, there's nothing you haven't seen before. Now, a catch and confidence, very quick. In fact, I have been here since about 4 weeks ago or there.
Yes.
And I said I wouldn't come back here again. I made up my mind because a casa official jama, why be here jama?
Oh, one of them.
From the reaction you get from people, you've been around here. Back at JB, very quickly, I'm here about film. Means I know what I am talking about.
Yes.
And yet, young man, I do be oil a debilitating disease be either cancer or something. you can see there or down. But catching the BBR also, I'm okay. You can see that Ghana is not the Ghana that I was born into.
I see.
It's different.
I started there when we really feel Ghana. It took an aqua brochina. Ahodo bebre from first started from Rollins and Apendo up to now. Which of these presidents now why yadim was so when you are pa at least one to my nina mumze but kakro ye no so when you are kakra.
I don't want to go personal. I mean,
no, on your personal, but I mean, Munasam Yereka.
To be honest with you, to be very honest with you.
Yes.
One person that I knew and I served with, I had Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I will get that for him.
I see.
You know, I don't think.
But Kwame Nkrumah's footprint is all over.
Yes.
But Nam Pereira started from 1992.
Okay.
In your
Jerry Rollins.
In your Rollins.
That's right.
Atamils, Rollins, John Ajekum Kufuor, the late Mills, John Dramani Mahama, and now Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Who among them is a president that you are well pleased, even though when to my nyema na your expectation, but what to my BB Kakra to influence the Ghana we are now.
I've served with every one of them. So I got angry with them. Someone like Jerry Rollins, you know, he admired me and I can't admire him. We fell out. We quarreled, but we came back together and then we, you know, carry on from there. We are human. And to err is human.
Yeah.
There's something he did
uniquely.
That you know, we be big boy. But when to man he biara also the way they are human. You know, and rather than looking at them and saying President Kufuor, President this, that, and that, and I don't want to be a judge of all these people.
On your judge, but I mean, with your experience, it's my presidents a while back WOHO, you started democracy first, not to them. Nkrumah Apendo, no democracy in you. Until next year, the main presidents a while enough from 92, you started democracy. I have baby Adria. It's an catch him there. The Ghana you left behind is not the Ghana you are seeing, and it looks more frightening. And Nimwa you kakra. In terms of maybe a democracy in there. And see, I'm paying for what back from 1992 up to now. No. What more here na oye bibi a wotuma so when kakra.
Ibiara ye bibi.
No.
Let's start with as far back as 1992.
Okay.
Jerry Rollins became the from military to the constitutional democratic leader.
Yes.
He came with a notion that Ghana was sick, needed to be. You know,
to be cured.
It may be a horrible win. Now I regret about many things, which he thought those that came to assist him to cure Ghana were genuine. And he regretted some of these things that had happened during his time. To me, he did what he could, and he was genuine. He had good intentions, but very often, when a war boy to do our work in. After him came President Kufuor, was a good friend of mine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, very good friend of mine. I'm somebody without evil thoughts about anybody. I try to help, and whoever was in power, whether it's Kufuor, whether it's after him, I was also, like I said to you, was Nana Kufuor's campaign manager. When I don't believe that military should be in politics. I never believed for a moment.
Yeah.
But then I am a Ghanaian. Out of uniform, I can join politics.
Yeah, sure.
And I think every one of them, to be honest with you, that was a Baron and so many were, because they could have done better.
They could have done better.
I
see.
You know, I'm somebody that
not even the man you campaigned for, Nana Danko Akufo. I'm
saying so about everybody, because I come from a very humble beginning.
But Nana Akufo-Addo in particular, you trusted in him, you campaigned for him to becoming the president of the Republic of Ghana, and indeed he is the president. It is a wonderful na so be and so Onua the nature the Nanado can home.
Okay, because I'm difficult to be impressed. I mean, I want the best.
I see.
If you look at my own background, where I'm coming from family, no one was educated. Ordinary people, fishermen. And so...
Educated fishermen?
No, not even one. Not even one. I was only one then.
I see.
To want to go to school and be educated.
Fisherman Pekin.
Yes. And so when I look at where I'm coming from and where I got to.
Yes.
I thought that if I could achieve those things without any propping by anybody, then those of us that were privileged to be presidents and so on, with all the support that they needed, should have done better. To be honest with you, I'm not enthused by any one of them.
Interesting.
I'm not impressed. If you wear my shoe and from Winnipeg, I've never been to. I will come to Accra, sit down at the studio here and talk.
Yes.
And then, out of all the students in Ghana in those days, Archimot and Father from Brepo College, St. Augustine's, you were picked by white people to go to Sandhurst from Winnipeg as a fisherman's son. I didn't believe it. And yet you cater yourself with being the best overseas officer cadet in almost in the whole world. How would you then come out and admire people who had everything and couldn't do so much for Ghana?
I see.
So, to be honest with you, I am not impressed.
But Nancy, me no kasibia I say Ghana, or say Ghana you Ghana baby okono onye. Exactly what is your fear? About no you wabo them.
You know, I made up my mind since I was last year there. Men can't about Ghana anymore. There are a few things that have happened in the last few days. For example, Mr. Many people suddenly he left me. And I said, but Ghana is saying Kasabuan, or say, continuously going down, like the trajectory of the movement, or downwards. And yet, are you being helpful?
I see.
So I said, look, never mind, talk. Whether they will hear it, or whether they will listen to it, talk. Because Ankasa, you are not helping your country. I have been following the arguments about discussion, like one speaker barred 4 MPs from taking their seats. And all the argument, it say from morning to evening, you will not understand anything. They are talking law. And it's not a matter of law. You will learn nothing out of it in the end. Ghana remains the same. And we have many, in America, I think on this show studio, on your radio, Dr. Nawabana, you buy Kenke, what? 5, this is 5.
What's the 5 6? But I mean, the Bridgeman into me to be that. But
you've lost a lot.
Min the Bridgeman.
Are fantastic. But in those days, Trotro, I used to travel. My cousin not see your whole clinic area.
Yeah.
In the 50s, I first said him. Trotro is 3 pesos. You couldn't pay. You walk all the way to Accra Railway, Elang, and walk back for Trotro. Money was precious. Money has no value now.
I see.
If I see now, any value be
yes, can any value be
where I live, I don't know whether you've been to my house.
No, remember.
I jump on build a house. I jump on, we line him up, hang him up, and shot him. But he built that house. Today's worth is 2 cedis, 50 pesos in cantonments. The house price is 2 cedis, 50 pesos. And yet, we accuse him of what? Of not doing his job properly. And you couldn't. You're going to with Akufo and all the others.
You compare those times to this time, and Ankasi said the president and Kiyekun or Rofrofo.
And the opinion. Yeah, hangman.
I see.
So if you, and yet, I don't, as one of your colleagues said, Ghana has no excuse to be poor.
I see.
You don't have any excuse. If you were to be endowed with all this wealth, then to a manager, whom do you blame? But our biggest problem has always been with our leadership. To be honest with you, they are good men, but what is Alan?
No, but if they are good men, how come they cannot manage the resources?
Succeed?
Yeah, how come they cannot succeed and even manage the resources we have?
It's leadership, in the military, the school I went to, the Sandhurst, where King Charles and all the other King Hussein, Gaddafi, all trained there. They educate you to think and think rightly. Now, somehow, only in Ghana or in Africa or some other places that you can become a leader without training. Well, you hold a law degree because you hold an economic degree, so a leader. It doesn't make you a leader.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. How could I be a leader? I was a fisherman's son. You are born with it. You have certain traits which you have.
Yeah.
And those that we have mentioned, we are struggling for power in Ghana. That's why if you don't have it all, choose the right people to be around you, to
manage you,
to manage you, and to where you are short. After me, will call me when I became his advisor, General Porcho Bra. Now, the Mazi Adrian Waden. What do you think of this? He has some ideas. He's not sure. I was older than him. I was matured. I had traveled to India, Russia, America, Canada. So I have a lot of experience around me. Then he's God. He doesn't take advice. They come with preconceived ideas about how to want to build, run Ghana. It can't be one say. So we have leadership that is not listening. Because there are many things that have happened. For example, it's about your busy cathedral man Copan. Copan, yes, from baby, I'm a chorister. I was a chorister too.
Oh, the man.
Yes.
Mindy, what's my found to you more?
Oh,
one man one, what's my found to you? If we put no, if we pass, I catch him. What's my found to you? What's the meaning to know Omukra also?
No, ten away.
I'll never tell you. I'm just on yet.
I be but we have to look at our leadership and say the fault is with our leadership. Honest with you. A leader, a human. Be able to see war. One area, other areas. I thought it was Korean. One day I was there with him for about 2 hours. Great respect. You're not now. We argue. He's learning. We are learning.
And yet, Atamis could not succeed. One two months away, you want to.
Atamis, for some reason, God didn't allow him to finish his term.
Okay, but Kakano
no, it was fantastic. Atamis had a team.
Okay.
His advisor, his secretary was Babeko Mensa. Experienced old civil servants.
Yeah.
Mr. Newman as chief of staff. I was there. Chief of defense staff 2 times. I got Sandhurst, and then we come out at top of your class. I was a fisherman from Winneba. And you had the Gengen. And so he picked a team to complement his own as the qualities.
Yeah.
And down to them, we believe that you see, we come with preconceived ideas, no, be open-minded. Pregana may do. This also them I have nothing against any of our those who are standing for power. But when they get that power, how to use that power to advance Ghana's interests is what is lacking at the moment. It's lacking. In some Ghana shouldn't be needy of anything. Ghana should be, with the kind of human beings we have, the quality of human beings we have, we shouldn't be found wanting anyway. But we are found wanting. Today, in every sphere of human activity, look at sports. Mark Ahe, 200 meters in those days. Alice Anum, Roy Anchor, 1951. No, how?
No, 1951.
51. On knockout, Rodney Clinton, Elscott. Elscott was school. We are so happy. Ghanaians excel. Osei Kofi.
Osei Kofi put the beams.
Osei Kofi is a wonderful man.
Yeah.
And suddenly we are without, like a chief without clothes. Where are these people gone? Are we training? Are we bringing up people that will sustain us after people like me are gone?
So during your time, now how do you feel? This is a West National Cathedral. What's say Ghana ska that kwakoye the madi osiwe. Minim abesem the beka fa.
I'm saddened by that. I'm really saddened that money was spent. I mean, I don't know the details. It was a private venture then. Roped in and all kind of things.
Nanado kade nana wasuni daena. But later no or the $58 million no the question, but Nancy ya wakokoye shraji for one in seven bay ya okujeta black wade assembly call shraji. No one me there now or about 312 million Ghana cedis what that question natural or is kakesepa on ampede me there. I mean, this is a man you campaigned for.
Yes,
this is a man you trusted, and this is a man you felt he could be a better president. And this is the same man who has done this to Ghana. Is it very disappointing?
It is sad. I mean, I don't know whether you did literature. I remember very well. Macbeth. Duncan, going back 60, 70 years ago, where Macbeth had faith. Duncan, the king, had faith in Macbeth. Yeah, Macbeth was the whole time around and assassinated the king. And see, you can have a trust in somebody. Over the time, people change. But I've never thought that we will change and sink this low. And at the time when many people are going hungry, and again, I blame. Look, if I had been around, to be honest with you, there was no way I could be with the president, whether at a Mills, whoever, Rawlings. I resigned for Rawlings government. I resigned and left the country for 10 years. If what I believe in, or what I believe to be wrong, was being done, I will quit. And yet people around didn't know that the year, on your right. What in that way? 95.1. There, people are going hungry. You see a woman lying down almost naked on the street around the Danquet Circle. And then we are wasting this money. You know what? The one thing we lack a lot as a people is the courage to speak what we believe in. We don't have courage.
I see.
No, we don't.
To
speak your mind. That's why I said, Shalass, who passed away a few days ago, he had a problem with Achampong. I was chief of defense. I was the head of military intelligence.
Okay.
At that time. But the courage of this man is what inspired me. Courage of people like Archie K. Slayford, Yemen. Yes, these are the people that inspired me. You see, those days, people were not educated like today with degrees and professorship. But then they were men of honor, women of honor. And so when they said this was right, they may be wrong, but they believed in whatever they believe in. They believe
in their sense of judgment.
Exactly. And unto them, because when I look at Ghana today, I used to go to Winneba using my old Benz. I park the car, fill the car with human beings, and then would a badge mine, but that badge mine, so mammy call. May ye because, but the car, the same petrol, why should I charge them? This kindness, this humanity in us, and only hope you. And I don't believe that the danger we are facing today, people may not believe, but look at this, at the political scene. The NDC and the NPP cannot work together.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. They are at each other's throats. They are each other's throats. And you know, this issue with the speaker and so on, after all said and done, meaning how they're going to work together. Because whoever wins the election, it's either NPP, NDC, they're going to be war. They're preparing for war. They are preparing. The language that's coming out of some areas in the both parties, they are fighting language. They are not language which is palatable enough. And yet we are assuming that all will be well. I know for sure. We are praying for peace. We are every day there's something about prayers here, prayers there. But the people that we are praying to have peace, they are talking of war. They are talking about war. You know, and that's what scares me. You know, that they are not hiding their thoughts. When Trump in America a few weeks ago said many horrible things, he meant them, and he said only power yet. The handover hasn't taken place, but it's ready to move. So when people are saying they will do something, I think we should trust them. But these are people that, you know, I don't have any reason to believe that they could do Ghana the way they could, you know, to the country. I don't believe. See, what should happen?
MPP so them
So what should happen today is that the youth of this country, including you, must wake up and say, look, this woman, wake at the 88. If God help me, 2 years, maybe 90. Mokwa, mobile then you have to carry on. Don't think America will do anything for you, or Britain or Germany. They have their own problems. So we must create a new future for ourselves. And so I'm not included. I'm Moko. Our either in 40 years.
I mean, can we feed you?
Inca. But I don't can wait. Then be only get to Maka. Now, the future. I'm not part of the future.
Yeah.
We are not. All the people that my contemporaries, if I call them, I got answer back from one or two. Both of them are gone, or they are on their way out. So it's you, our children and grandchildren, who should wake up and say this country belongs to us. So we must not allow it to go the way it's going. But what is war? A young people when you're in the Benz, when you're in the Katra, look at the roads; they are filled with cars. Yet kenke, you can't even buy kenke to eat. How can you run a country like this? If you can't get kenke to eat, and I ran a year over I ran Land Cruiser. That's a wild and subject on Yedma. Otherwise, how would you prefer a Land Cruiser to a kenke when you are hungry?
I see.
So that's the problem we are facing today.
I see. It is easy, baby. If NDC we had Papa Bia de Magana, MPP soon had Papa Bia de Magana, then.
No, Ghana's future is at stake. Now, I'm being very honest with you. I'm praying, like every one of us, for peace. But peace in.
As soon as cousin who.
I mean, you say peace in Cebu, or be a common is
American.
Yeah. And when you and so how can you have peace? One of the Land Cruiser. No communism. Let's say peace. No, and the parties are all wrong. I mean, never knew here the like as we said, we were saying before, it's a cathedral. You carry them la general hospital, yes, and you take Nungua, Tema, Shaman, Road,
Dabi,
and yet we are going. How can we build a country?
Trade fair, so them are
trade fair. Telephone Corno, I am mobile for in the Menya branch in Baby.
Hey, Dama.
Oh, yes, but me if you look, these assets, come out building a trade fair. And Labadi for that has some money. They build a trade fair because it's very important for Labadi, Ghana, the Gans, and all. All.
Everybody.
If you drive into Makola, as I do once a while, now, my friend, old ladies, what's it on the main road, on the Cocoa Board, UTC road, what was it? And what are they selling? Some rubbish. It may be, Nama Mami or so. No more worry or what? And then I get angry.
I see.
I get angry. You know, and then today we should be building a shopping area counter to offending a Makola. We are not.
I see.
And people are then wasting away. And then that property. One thing I'm is to retrieve that property for the Ghana people, for Accra, and for Ghanaians.
I see.
Because yes, watch it. Why you want it?
More interest for assassin.
Yes, watch it.
The watch and dead.
But I'll go on and say, I'll check up also.
Me found the way you do but minima. Maybe sir. Another MP Nimbo Betsna baby at ya. MP Betsa baby at ya. Nambisa and Dabas no Kodo. Also now, what try a way be sir.
MP to find out, or no, your MP. Member Parliament, don't find out.
Maybe son, on Puno MC or Hompo before the Baby MP. Maybe son, I'll say. What tried to baby some was my one man.
No, more than criminal things. Nay, another rollings in Pui may not debate and tell me what. You're very careful. I'm telling you, you're very careful because assets of the nation and your personal assets. Not
yeah.
Yet it's happening and nobody's prepared to talk about it. My brother.
So, my man, one of the very prominent men who served under. Professor John, the late Professor John Ivasa Tamils, as one of the pillars of JEA Mills at the port. Mr. Carl Wilson is here. Ben Yakwaba.
Mijosu.
Bibi aboko there.
Bibi ado yehoe.
Abroche boko.
Ayo bibi ade.
It's good to have the two of you here together. Na me dey dim komo bi before you entered. Also Ghana to say Edrun maybe are you hundodo. And na me bisa no, he's saying a lot of things. From where you sit, I do share the same idea with him, and what makes you think that maybe a Ghana Edrun as you say anema you too much?
I share the same opinion with General. A very distinguished man of this land.
Can you raise your microphone for me?
Who have served this country in many capacities. So what he's seen sitting down, I mean, if I even
sure.
So I share the same idea with him.
Sure.
And then I spoke with General yesterday, and then you can see the concern.
Yes, I agree.
General is very, very, very much concerned about the welfare of Ghana. You know, where Ghana is right now and where Ghana is going, I don't see any hope for it.
Oh, really?
Really, no.
You are equally disappointed.
Yes, I am very, very disappointed.
Then there is no Ghana. Then there is no future.
there is none. If we look at it, and then if we leave it, and then we don't do anything about it, we don't have any Ghana moving forward.
Wow.
Whether government changes in the upcoming election or not, I don't see any improvement because the two parties, our people from the north to say Dukadaya, both of them. Nothing will change. If you like, mark it somewhere here. I'm saying it here in front of General. Regardless of who wins the election, nothing will change in the next 4 years after the election.
Interesting.
Or it may even get worse.
Wow.
It may get worse.
What are you seeing that we cannot see?
I've said a lot of things since 2016 that have come to pass. So I'm not a prophet, but if I sit here today and I say I don't have any hope for the future of this country, regardless of who wins the upcoming election. Okay, if I said I have to correct myself a bit.
Okay.
It's either if it's NDC or MPP that wins, nothing will change. But if we have a different, government, as I suggested last time when I was on air here, if I have a different government, and a person like Nana
Kwame Bediako, you said
then
that,
I promise you, the first 4 years of Nana Kwame Bediako will be marvelous.
Interesting.
And Ghana will never like to vote for any president that is linked to a political party again.
Oh.
That is the problem. That's a bane.
I see.
I see.
Yeah. Very interesting. But my mini general, now I will come back to you. So General,
over.
This is what the who be out to me do, because I'm not seeing any Ghana again. If people like you are telling me that that would be a new home biwa, naturally I am from Maze today. Yet I'm your bag near copy passports, but naturally you're gonna free Ghana and your baby. Today, man, a lot of people have gone to different countries to go and seek for greener pastures because of the media when you were Ghana, and it's the same thing. About the man, then.
Mayo, I mean, you lost your way, and
but it's our fault.
It's not your fault. That's what the future is for you. At my age, I don't have any future. To be honest with you, if you don't get up and right the wrong which is going on, it affects your future. You have yourself to blame, not me. I
want to
be difficult. No, seriously, use more MPP in this. Now, because Ghana is not the Ghana that I was born into. I've been around for quite a long time.
Yes.
Ghana is going down. It's not really going on a flat trajectory. It's going down. And it doesn't matter, like my honorable friend is saying here, it doesn't matter which party is in power. The country is sinking.
Wow.
Now, I'm telling you, here's a market on your wall. It's sinking. And to deny this fact, I have nothing against John Mahama. I have nothing against Bawumia. I know Bawumia's father very well. But unfortunately, Ghana is getting nowhere under the eye.
Oh, yeah, corruption and Adoyazi, and Ade, Adriana, what I say?
Yenya cancer, it is Yamunara, a spread.
The man?
No, they're everywhere sick. There's sickness everywhere. No, quite you go. And when I was going to my father's room, it's one room in Winneba. Winneba, he post office down the town. Out on the contrario, he doesn't give you money. He didn't give you money in those days. You go and buy, and then you bring the change and put it where you took the money from. You are being trained to be honest.
That's how
I was trained.
I see.
Yes. Canada. I was the first Ghanaian to train there in 1968. $1 people of $1 I don't think I'm entitled to. What dollar am I told? Because I was scared about taking something which I'm not entitled to. And the chap told me in Canada, in Kingston, Ontario, that look, sir, you can take it, and then if you don't have to pay, you can always refund the money. I say, I don't want trouble. And they, but for more, but well, no, we are not trained to be honest and sincere. Otherwise, how can all this rot? And then Nkrumah didn't have one bedroom house. I'm saying for a fact. Nkrumah lives and died for Ghana and Africa. Today, whom can you talk of like this? How can you build a country, Africa, Ghana, like that? We can't. So we are heading towards chaos. I mean chaos. That chaos, it's almost there. Then it's calmed down, but it's not left us yet. It's young people and youth and urban. The youth must wake up. Look, don't sit there and say, "Yeah, won't be tomorrow." Wake up, Carl, on you. Now you have to, don't think Trump will come and help you. Another the Prime Minister of Britain will help you. So the youth will wake up and say, we are going to secure this country for ourselves, our children, and our grandchildren.
Hey, Onua 95.1 and Assembly me Assembly na me pusa. I mean, sometimes you'll be down to hear certain things like this. In same be say, Otiana Amawankasa Wabemobu because you are trying so hard to make it, but it's not working. And it's the same rhetorics we are hearing almost every day. But we live our lives for politicians because this is the path we have chosen. I remember, Carl, when you shared your story with me. Goku signing your sack letter on the Sunday. Was it a Sunday afternoon?
No, it was a Thursday.
A Thursday afternoon. Exactly. Okay, so Thursday like this.
Yes. It was a beautiful thing.
A beautiful Thursday. Yeah. And somebody called me later and he said, "No, this man." There's one gentleman who came to sit here. But it's not maybe January.
Okay.
And I think the man knows you very well.
All right.
Yes. So me kind of bold, say that man. Oh, what to need be brave. What's all your cron for you? What be we are your man? What season your man? I say, why did you go for us? I say, really? Them not go for it. No, senior. Them not go for it. But nakasa na bisa the house accident. No, so he knows the man to be very honest man, who lived a life of dignity, and because of Abanyo Seminti. We tried to need to be brave, and that led to his sack. And I was quite shocked and surprised. Since I was a support on man, I want your crowd.
No. You see, there are. Why did they do everything to get me off? Because they told me plain that I can't. They've been working here for 30-something years. Some people 15, 20 years. I can't come and take their bread out of their mouth. They will do everything to make sure that either I'm sacked or they will take me out. Yes, that's how the pot is.
They were going to either sack you.
Either I'm sacked or they will get me killed.
Wow.
And they've tried. If not for, I said it last time, if not for Colonel Bevlolate, I don't think I'll be here. And then General and then the rest were behind.
Wow.
He was a security advisor, so they were behind. They are the people that helped me together, and then I'm here sitting with
What was the issue? What was the issue?
No, it's like...
You said it the other time, but I just want you to repeat it yourself. Yeah.
It was mainly the stolen cars that come to Ghana. And then I think I said it last time that Ghana was the prime destination of stolen cars, not in Africa, in the whole world.
Prime destination of stolen cars
at the time in 2009. Yes.
In the whole world?
In the whole world, yes.
Hey.
Yes, prime destination of stolen cars.
Very scary.
Yes. That was the name that we had at the time.
Wow.
So when I sat with the president then, and then this came, and then we discussed it. And the mandate was given, for the port to be clean. For that tag to be, for us to get rid of that tag. So it was a deep operation and then deep thought that I have to execute. And then by executing that, you are stepping on toes.
Yes, a lot of toes. Yeah,
and
sure.
Then, I remember one time, the president told me in a car, they say you are stepping on toes. And my dissing with the
president, Professor Mills.
Professor Mills, yes. You see, I'm the only one who called him sir. If you know how great, I'm the only one who called him sir. I told him, Your Excellency is too long for me.
I see.
Please, and then he said, Carl, you can. So I call him sir. So he said, you are stepping on very big toes. I said, Mr. President, with all due respect, the toe can be as big as this. If the toe is doing the wrong thing, I will not even step on it. I will crush it. Oh. Yes, that's what I said. Then he looked at me and laughed. I will crush it, really. If the toe can be as big as anything, but that toe is doing things that is preventing the president to get the resources he needed to run the affairs of this country. I will not only step on the toe. I will crush it.
You told the president that?
Yeah, I told the president.
And what was his reaction?
He laughed. He laughed. And then he shook his head. He said, "My son, go and continue your job." You see, if you know you are doing the right thing, you don't fear anything.
So exactly what were they doing? I mean, what were they doing? What was the attempt? Because they will steal the cars, try to smuggle the car into the system. You will not allow them. What were they doing? What were they not doing right? And what were you doing right? That
let me give you some perspective.
Okay.
A car like a Mercedes-Benz, let's say G-Wagon, is so that if you buy it from there, you can buy it for 400 and something thousand.
Okay.
Minimum, okay? And that car comes here, and then it's being sold on the street in Accra for 250,000. Do we manufacture cars?
It's a big deal.
Yes. So look at the margin. You see, and then they will steal that car in either Canada, US, and then they will ship it. They buy the car. If they are selling it for 250 here, maybe they may have bought that car for 50,000 on the street.
I see.
Okay. So look at the profit margin.
Yeah, sure.
So that is the money they make. So somebody brings like a container with two cars, a G-Wagon and another car, and then they sell it. They can make about 300,000 clear.
Wow.
They will pay their duty all right. They pay. You see, the good thing is that they pay their duty all right, but the name and then what the country is going from. So that's a business that I was trying to kill. Killing that business means that Ghana was off the list of stolen cars 6 months, I think 4 or 6 months after I took over.
Oh, really?
Ghana, yes, because they were not clearing the cars anymore.
Wow.
When the container is open, I will seize the car.
Wow.
Yes, when the container is open, I will seize it. So what they decided to do, they tried to bribe me. I refused.
Bribe you?
Oh, yes. You see, they wanted to pay $4,000 per car.
Really?
Yes.
$4,000 was a good money
per car.
$4,000 US.
US dollar per car. So let's say they clear 20 cars a day from the port, which was easy. They clear more than that. So do the math.
$80,000 US dollars.
I will be taking home about 100,000 every day.
Almost 100,000 US dollars every
single day. Yes.
Wow.
If I wanted to play ball with them.
And you rejected those monies?
Yes.
Why?
If you work, I said it last, if you work for, General will testify, you work for somebody like President Mills, you cannot be corrupt. I go to General all the time. This is a man that has served this country honorably in so many capacities. You go to General today, you will not believe where General have been in the echelons of power. If you see, General is living well, but if you compare it to people who are in power today, who are seeking power today, you see, they won't live the life that General is living today, the way General is living today. If you go into you see the affluence. You see it. But with General, you don't.
I see.
Very humble life. When you go to General, that's the reason why I've endeared myself to him, and then I listen to his counsel and all the time. You see, you sit with people like this who work for President Mills. You cannot be corrupt. He's a prime example of it.
I see.
You work for President Mills, you cannot be corrupt.
Yes. Wow. So corruption is not killing us.
Yes, it is. It has inundated this country. It's like here.
Oh.
It's like there. Corruption is what drives every government out of power at every election. Every election. And then I don't know if Mahama is preaching corruption now, change the government change MPP because they are corrupt. I don't know. So if he does dare, preach that message, that gospel, and then I believe MPP will turn around and say, oh, you were also corrupt. So that's the game. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Will Mahama, let's say Mahama, I heard yesterday somebody told me that he's saying that he's going to work with the Attorney General and then stem corruption and jail people who were corrupt in this past administration if he happens to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I told the person that I don't believe he will do that. I don't.
Why?
No, I don't believe. I've seen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Akufo-Addo preached corruption. NDC was very, very corrupt. Manama was very, very corrupt. Then he had the chance to prosecute people, and he refused to do it.
General was his campaign manager.
General,
but for a wrong time, it wasn't when he was seeking to become president.
Yeah.
He was actually, it was 98 when he had our convention at Sunyani, the MPP. You know, I'd actually left the Royal government. I'd come back. I couldn't join the NDC. For the simple reason I left them, I couldn't join them. But see, people change. People change. Like he's saying, I mean, there's no way, I don't know, money doesn't mean much to me. Money doesn't mean much to me. It's the name you leave behind. My mother used to say, Impa Mayafi or Bajizin. You left a name.
Yeah.
That to me is more important than how many Land Cruisers I have. You know, that will not happen to me.
But I don't bet so the message factor more.
Best message. I am a coffee. One best one for me is a car.
A bit general. And the best is look at. Maybe I was the Waka Rollis Lynch, one of people. Maybe I want to question.
No, seriously. I mean, this country, you know.
Are you losing it or you've lost it?
This country?
Yes.
It's going to be very difficult to bring where we have sunk to lift us from that big hole and bring us out. It's going to be difficult. You need to create a whole new, and you have to go back and create human beings like the Nyerere, the Nkrumah, the Jomo Kenyattas, and all those other people, Mandelas. They were human. And so if they had, they were human. They didn't deliberately destroy Africa. They didn't do it. But today, people sell Ghana for their pocket. This is what is different from then and now. Like Carl said, for me to be corrupt, I couldn't imagine it. But it wasn't part of.
You had a whole opportunity of making so much work for yourself.
Exactly.
Chief of Defense Staff, advisor to the president, security advisor to the president.
Exactly.
I mean, you're a big man.
Yeah. Look at the people who are in those roles today.
Yeah.
Look at the life they have.
Oh, but some drivers are even sharing monies and stuff.
Only even drivers.
Yeah,
drivers.
Yeah, drivers.
And then where he has been in the echelons of power in this country, and then you go to him, you just admire,
It's a culture you are brought with. I mean, there's something which happened during President Mills' time. I was going to India 10 years.
But you've been making my mind.
Going to India for 50 years anniversary of the college. This is a very topmost college. It's about people from all over the world. And I told him, he knew. But then I bought ticket, ordinary ticket.
Economy.
Then somebody told him. So one day he called me early in the morning. General, I go out now. What's I got to economy? Mr. May you rest in peace, I beg you. Go and change it.
Maybe.
Then I was laughing. So I was making I can't someone. If I said anything, which soon be said, you were laughing. Why? And I said to him, President Hima, if you're my Muslim, Munko to Sika Makatna first class, Namintia, Sika Drete. Why be Uncle Comazon? Then there was an incident at Wager where 2 school children were going to another village for a school. Then they capsized and they died.
Yes.
So I told him, Ima, scanner me, I'm thinking school no matter them coffee. As a man can say, some know what they call. President Mills talk, and I didn't give in.
I see.
You know, he was saying, making sense. How can former CDS sit among the people? But I'm one of the people. Then his last words were, General, in your better, not today.
I see.
That's what he's saying. Not everybody is like you. So this is the thing. I mean, if you are brought up in the proper way, no matter how much dollars you have, you value your name more than the dollars.
General, What can be 5 minutes? Now let me share the 5 minutes among you. Yeah, kwakotaba. Waka technically 9 days. Near kwakotaba. Yeah, then.
There have enough advice from all quarters about peace. Peace before, peace during, and peace after the election. I would probably say 95% of Ghanaians are law-abiding. Maybe a smaller number are not law-abiding.
I see.
We should allow them to rock the boat. You know, we don't know who are law-abiding. Otherwise, when Ghana goes, all of us will go. You're very careful with this. Now you forbid people with evil minds to take over and destroy our democracy. That will be my message to us.
Carl.
It's not easy.
It should be easy.
It's not easy. The only thing I would say is that we have only one Ghana.
Yes.
Only one. We don't have anywhere to go. If it goes into the abyss, we don't have anywhere to go. We don't have anywhere to turn to. So, to the players, those who have put their name down and they want to be president of this country, they have to stop thinking about themselves and think about Ghana first. Think about the welfare of this country before they think about themselves. That's all I'll say. Whether you win or you lose, accept whatever God deals you and then go in peace and let the country stay in peace.
Interesting. But so if we are going to vote, I know how they declare support to Dama Cheddar long ago.
Yes.
Any special reason?
Cheddar is the only one who can fix this country.
I see.
Yes. Nana Kwame Bediako is the only one who can fix, because he's not linked, for the simple reason that he's not linked to any political party. He will have his hands free to execute the powers that Ghanaians will give him if they choose to elect him. He's the only one. No political party will come and dictate to him. No pressure from anybody that has given him money. You know, that will deepen the corruption as we have seen it now. So for that